it's showtime. Back with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrives, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. We colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Gando in a passing lane.
Pass them rain.
What's up, everybody? I apologize, bro. I swore, bro. I sworn I checked earlier to see if I was going live today, and I didn't see it. And then it turns out I was live streaming today. I take full blame responsibility again. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. But what's up, guys? Back at it again with another live stream. So of course today is free agency. And every team, like I'll say, for example, the Houston Rockets have been doing a good job this to start off day one for free agency. The Nuggets made a move for Cam Johnson. The Lakers signed Jake Lavinia for former Sacramento King to a 2-year deal worth $12 million, where we get him six uh you know of those seasons. And we're expected and we're favored to get DeAndre Ayton when he's cleared from waivers from Portland. And again, guys, I do um apologize. What's up, Daniel Barry? I do apologize again for the being late, because I was just gonna upload a video and then I'm like, hold on, am I live streaming today or not? And I checked from YouTube and everything, but it is what it is. And I do apologize. Dang, I gotta make it up for tomorrow too then. Yeah, I gotta make up for tomorrow's live stream. Tomorrow live stream will most likely be longer than this one because I was trying to upload today. But um yeah, but I think we're getting DeAndre Ayton. Um and the report came out, I think it was yesterday, that DeAndre Ayton and the Portland Trailblazers agree on a buyout to where he's a free agent. And like I said earlier, he will be cleared from waivers to where he could join any team he wants. But Jake Fisher and everyone else reported that he wants to be in a he wants to be in a winning situation. And I think DeAndre Ayton is going to be a Laker. And the reasons are because him and Luka Doncic have the same agent. They're also buddies. They play video games and whatnot together. Um, they're buddies. They're friends. They get along. And I've been preaching for the past 2 months on social media that I think DeAndre Ayton is going to be a good fit for the Lakers. And it turns out yesterday we are able to get an easy layup to get DeAndre Ayton. And Portland is going to have to pay so his money. So they're going to eat the $25.5 million from his buyout. Yeah, already, Gregory. It's pretty much a done deal. They're just waiting for him to be cleared and everything, and we'll most likely not. I believe 10 times out of 10 we're going to get him, but I don't want to become like Anthony Irwin and say, "Oh, well, we're going to get this guy that we don't," and I'll be upset about that. Um, but yeah. So now he's going to eat. He's going to get his $10 million out of his um 25.5. So Portland will eat the $25.5 million from the buyout. And yeah, Dino, yeah, we both talked about Jake. Jake is a nice bench guy. A lot of people say, well, what about our bench? What about our bench? You got a bench now. Like one of the bench pieces that I was talking about, who we could get in free agency, and we got him. Um, but yeah, we're just waiting for DeAndre Ayton to be cleared from waivers, and we will be able to get him. And this would not have been possible without DFS, because like I was trying to break down to DJ when I was talking to him on Instagram, due to the fact that DFS opted out and is heading to Houston. It's either going to be a Hawks and Rockets sign and trade or a Lakers and uh Rockets sign and trade. And we can't sign and trade with them now due to the fact that if we do, we can't get DeAndre Ayton. So I don't think no, Dawan Sharp, he went back to Brooklyn, Brody. If you can hear me. But yeah, he's going back to he's staying with the Nets. He's off the table. So Cuba, first of all, we didn't have an agreement. Yeah, you're good. First of all, Cuba, where's my $20, nigga? Because when I showed up on time back to back, you didn't you were scared to pay me my money. So you better watch your back, me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, he's a pretty much a Laker already, but we just have to wait for him to be cleared, which I think will have to wait until either tomorrow or Wednesday. Most likely Wednesday, but either way, um, for people who are wondering who who he is and yep, he reported that. Chris B. Haynes reported it too, that DeAndre Ayton and the Lakers have a very strong interest in each other and everything. And he is a player reporter. So just keep that in mind, folks. Where's Cuba? You owe me first. And then when you owe me, and then when you pay me, I'll pay you back. Until then, screw you. Respectfully. But um no, but for real, this is a very, very you know, good thing to happen. So, what's up, FYM, and then what's up, Joel?
What up? What up?
I
What's
Salute.
happening?
apologize again for being late, y'all. I was finna just upload a video. I was like, let me check Instagram. I have DJ telling us, bro, what I told you about being late? Huh? I,
Damn.
I didn't know I
What
was
up?
supposed to be live streaming today. I talked about it, but I didn't. But I apologize, DJ. That's my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's cool. I could have waited another 2 or 3 weeks for this DeAndre Ayton live.
Yeah, man. I apologize, bro. I'm so sorry, y'all. I feel bad. I feel like I committed a big sin, bro. I'm like, damn. I told myself too. I'm trying to work on not being. Oh, I'm emotional now, bro. I'm beating myself up. But what you feel about this, Joe? Joel, what's up, my man?
What's up, Gerald? What up, FYM?
How you feel about DeAndre Ayton now
What up?
potentially
What
being
up?
a Laker?
Man, okay. Um, I'm not trying to be long or anything, but what does Rob do, bro? Like, what does Rob do? Like,
So
no, no, no,
so
no. That's rhetorical. I'm about to
no,
cook.
no, no. I get
Huh?
that, but I know a lot of people are upset now because outside of the Jake signing, he hasn't done anything, but he can't. And the reason why is because Aiton wants to be a Laker, and the Lakers want Aiton.
No,
But
that's not
Oh,
the
Gerald.
that's
Let
not
me,
the
let me,
reason.
let me, let me get off my take. Let me get off my
yeah,
take.
go ahead. My bad.
What does Rob do? This is rhetorical. Let's look at it. DeAndre Ayton, him and Luca drafted in the same draft class. They have the same agent. He's so happening to just be on an expiring deal. Portland knows they're not gonna get anything for DeAndre Ayton. Not at least right now when he's making 35 million. So he gets a buyout. They have the same agent. So Luca set that up. All right, cool. We get a center. Somehow a starting center. Austin Reeves, it was documented. He realized was just on a interview with Trevor Lane on Lakers Nation, you know, trying to recruit Jake Laravia. And that's an actual article. You could go look it up. Use Google. He was recruiting Jake Laravia. Not Rob went out to go get him. That he doesn't do anything. Just to go back. Lonnie Walker, when he signed him, Lonnie Walker did great. He did great in the playoffs. He was cooking Curry in the playoffs. Curry even had to sign his jersey and give it to him because he was just cooking them. He had to tip his hat. Okay, cool. What did Rob do? He didn't even sign him. He just sat on his hands. We watched Lonnie Walker go to Brooklyn Nets, for a vet minimum, if not less than what we could have offered, right? And then the Luca trade. We all, if you think Rob Pelinka would go out there and trade for Luka Doncic or even create such a package, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. He got served on a silver platter with that one. AD, we all know AD, the Magic deal, that was his deal. That was his deal. There was some snaking going around. That's why he said it. He said, I'm not going to be here this summer. Did we all forget that? But people love to rewrite history and think that Rob did this, Rob did that. Okay, the 2020 roster. I'm pretty sure if you have a roster of a young AD in his prime, LeBron James, somewhat in his prime, but he's not as old or looked as old. That was 8 years ago, right? He already played with Danny Green, I'm sure, in Cleveland. So I'm pretty sure there's a connection there. If you see where I'm going with this, like, what does Rob do? Because if I remember the last 3 off seasons in the summer, he has done nothing, no trades in the summer, just a bunch of player options with bet minimums attached to them, like it's candy. But other than that, I like the Jake Laravia signing. He's a good athletic wing. 3 and D wing. Thanks to Austin. Thanks to Trevor Lane. Shout out to them. But he's the DFS replacement. And we're about to get a center for free. I'm not complaining. Because I remember on I think it was Walker Kessler's stream a month and a half ago, I said DeAndre Ayton. And people was like, I don't know about that. His motor. But yeah, why wouldn't I take a 16-10 center for free? We had Alex Len and Jackson Hayes starting at center. But that's my take.
No, I agree with you. FYM, do you have anything to say?
Oh yeah, I
I
got
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I committed a big sin, bro. I'm punishing myself by not talking now.
I got a lot to say. Let me start off by saying the first thing that Pastinka did was he made sure that no more valuable coaches would come to LA when he snaked and slimed Tyrone Lue and Jason Kidd, right? After he did that to them, well, no other valuable coaches coming to LA. And then after he did that, right, he snaked and slimed DeMar DeRozan, snaked and slimed Lonnie Walker, snaked and slimed. Who else did he get like that? DeMar DeRozan. He slimed him too, right? And matter of fact, before Magic left, Magic called him a snake, right?
Yeah.
So he been doing all this sneaky snake stuff, and right now we stuck with Austin Reeves and his cousin, right?
Oh, don't forget Caruso, bro. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah, oh yeah,
Caruso.
I can't forget Caruso. We got rid of Caruso for THT and Reeves, right? So all these horrible, disgusting moves that Rob done made, because he ain't made no good moves, bro. And the good moves that he made was probably on accident. He ain't done nothing, bro. And right now it's looking like LeBron might walk away, bro. Because have you looked at what the Clippers then did today? Oh yeah, they loading up. So if LeBron a little smart, man, they already blaming you. Rob ain't getting no blame. Jenny ain't nobody getting no blame but LeBron. And if the Clippers do better than the Lakers this year, they're gonna put it on LeBron. So how I feel about the people that we picked up, trash, bro. They ain't gonna move the needle. This dude you talk what's his name? Ain't gonna do nothing for us, bro. We got like three people like him on our team already. Why do we need him? It makes no sense, bro. And the only time it makes sense is when you look at it out of the lens of they making sure LeBron don't get that fifth ring. Flat out.
That's nasty work. That's sabotage, bro. That's nasty. Didn't even get AD a center, but once Luca got here, you trade for a center. That's
Bro,
disrespectful.
they had AD center. They had Thomas Bryant. When AD went down, Thomas
Oh
Bryant was getting
yeah.
busy. And then
Dang.
they traded him.
Nasty work.
They traded him because he didn't want to be there no more. He wanted a starting
No, but
opportunity.
why
He wasn't going to get that in LA, bro.
They could have
why
started him. They
didn't
could have
he?
started him at center. and put AD at
Facts.
the
Yeah,
four.
but the problem with Thomas Bryant is one, you're horrible defensively, and
Bro, don't do
you're
that.
doing.
Don't do that, bro.
I,
Austin
there's
Reeves got
context.
horrible
There's context.
defense.
FYM, bro. There's
Austin
context to
Reeves got
everything, bro.
horrible defense. Why ain't he gone? Hello?
Look, no, you're saying this to a person who wants Austin Reeves traded as soon as possible. Austin, Re- Au- Chris B. Haynes legit tweeted today. Austin Reeves' value is like a superstar, pretty much.
What all was AD asking for the last 3
He was
years?
asking for
Hey,
a center.
I'm
That's
gonna
true.
Didn't we
However,
I'm gonna
didn't
answer
we
that.
have one?
Hey,
Didn't we have one in Thomas Bryant? Didn't we have
yeah.
Penguin? How many centers went through our hands that Pelinka got rid of? How many, bro?
Hey, let me answer that question, man. You mean to tell me we're not asking Thomas Bryant to be a one-on-one juggernaut defensively, at the center position, but we know if you put that next to 80, it's been proven. Go look at the 2020 film. We put JaVale
Go look
McGee
at the
next to him.
Olympics.
JaVale McGee, he was just averaging what? A
No,
cool
hey,
7
no,
and
the
8,
the Olympics. They had AD and who was AD?
and
Who was
bam.
right? Look at the Olympics.
That's you talking about an all-star caliber center though.
I know, but DJ, I'm talking about them 5 players out there. If you had
No,
look,
I hear what you're saying.
AD, it's
I'm just saying. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying. Joe's point was more of you don't need an all-star caliber
Right.
center. You just need. Yeah, I know
it's
what Joe's
something
saying.
Like a
valuable.
body,
Okay,
just
I
a
Yeah.
got you.
body, just to not have him play one-on-one with Jokic all game. Who would have, you would have had Thomas Bryant, trying to guard Jokic. That way AD can front more, AD can help more, and be more active on the perimeter. Maybe put up better, defense than Rui Hachimura, who would sometimes be late, you know, jumping from the free throw line just to cover MPJ's wide open three. Like, who's to say we don't have that? Like, what have you done for the past, 8 seasons? Okay, you got Dennis Schroeder, you got Montrezl Harrell, who you didn't even keep. You just didn't
But
get anything for him.
but you got to remember, he didn't get them. He got them because of the team Magic put together. He took the pieces Magic put together and got those pieces.
And he got nothing for them in return once they left.
So let me ask y'all, what y'all think about the new signing, man? Jake Ravioli.
Jake Ravioli, Jake Ravioli is crazy.
Hey, for real, DJ, it's like the same thing every year, bro. All these moves that ain't gonna move the needle. That dude ain't gonna move the needle. We got at least 3 people like him on our team already. Then we got 3 or 4 more people like him on the G League. What is he for? Only thing I see is them doing is whitewashing the Lakers. They keep put more clear people on the team.
Oh my god, bro! This man finds a way to make this a race thing. So one, the reason why he is here because again, I brought up earlier, DFS opted out of his
Oh, hold
player
on.
option.
Do you know why DFS opted out? Did you hear that story?
Hey, yeah,
No,
that's
I
that's
I,
heard
I,
that
crazy.
too. No, but that
yeah,
came
I
from
heard that rumor.
Anthony Irwin, though,
Yeah,
bro.
real
That came from
nasty.
Anthony Irwin,
Yeah,
bro.
That's a
okay.
that's
Yeah,
a that's a
okay.
rumor though. That's a rumor.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
okay.
I'm
We
saying. But
not
You
it's
know
from
how
if
Rob get
Anthony.
down.
we
No, no,
You
no,
not
know
no.
how Rob
I'll
get.
say okay. So
we're not
FYM,
gonna
what?
say it as fact. We're not gonna say it
Yeah,
as
yeah,
fact.
yeah. So FYM, what I'm going to advise you to do because I'm on Twitter more than anyone up here. Anthony Irwin legit said, "Oh, we're getting Brooke Lopez," and what happened today?
He went to the Clippers.
So if he says something about a player or us getting a certain player, it's not going to happen and it's not true. Laker fans on Twitter legit criticize him every time he tweets something because they know he's lying. Do not trust Anthony Irwin. That's just my advice to you.
But I trust him more than I trust Pastinka. How about that?
You trust a guy who
More than
said
more than
so
Pelinka.
you
But
wait time
all the
out
stuff
FYM.
that Pelinka done did.
You trust
Wow.
a person who's using the Lakers as clickbait to say, oh, last year he said this. He said we're getting Klay Thompson, Jeremy Grant, and DeMar DeRozan. What happened? What happened last summer? Oh, it's crickets.
No, no, it ain't crickets. I'm
Okay,
sitting here
FYM.
in disbelief. You still sitting here capping for Pelinka.
I'm not capping.
Crazy.
I'm
That's
legit,
crazy.
bro. Okay, so what my goal here is One, help y'all think outside of the box. Two, give you factual information. Three, give you reports that are, hey, what do you think about this guy? Oh, this guy's a free agent, or this guy's available to trade. What do you guys think?
Listen,
He
listen.
legit said we're not getting DeAndre Ayton, which means we're getting him. Like,
Okay, and that's
I don't
cool,
understand.
and that's cool, right? But with Austin Reeves on the court, we 2-12 in the last 3 years. What do you think this dude on my screen gonna do for us? For real?
He's going to give you
Yeah. Okay.
18 to 20 points per game
Okay.
on 10 to 12 rebounds. He shoots 60% from the mid-range area. He's probably our most skilled big since Anthony Davis. Do
Are
you
you really?
rather have the
Are you really
on a
comparing him?
horrible motor, by the way, that people claim he has an awful motor? Well, he's pretty good for having a trash motor.
Oh, funny.
Well,
I mean,
we don't have him yet. I mean,
no, we don't have him yet, but it's yeah, yeah.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie to
want to
you though.
jinx it. I don't
I
want to
was
jinx the
I,
DJ either, but yeah.
yeah, we ain't got him. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you though. The way this free agency is going, we better sign this guy because man, the ravioli guy, bro. Look at here. Me and my buddy are talking. We're texting back and forth. My buddy lives in Tennessee, right? He's my college buddy, and he's a Denver Nuggets fan, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, dude, y'all just gotta upgrade because they traded MPJ for Cam Johnson, right?
Right.
And then they signed Bruce Brown. I was like, damn, they got Bruce Brown back. The Nuggets just won't go away,
Yeah. Damn.
man. So anyway, I was like, man, y'all had a good freaking, you know what I'm saying, like free agency, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, but y'all got a good pickup though. I'm like, who? Ravioli? And he
Oh
was
wait,
like,
talk about wait, hold on, DJ. Breaking news: Jordan Clarkson's going to the New York Knicks.
Thank God.
Yes. Thank God.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of wanted him back. I'm not gonna lie to you.
DJ,
But
that's sad,
anyway,
man.
bro,
I'm
only
sorry. I'm sorry you in such a dark place right now. Continue.
only reason why I was thinking of wanting him back is because look at how our free agency is going.
Facts.
Like I
But D,
just like who else is out there to where they be like, you know what? Ah, I'll go ahead and give the Lakers a shot. Like
Hey,
but
I just
hey,
nobody else is
DJ.
signing
but
with me.
DJ,
Would
you
you
gotta.
would you
But
take Lonnie
DJ, you
Walker back, DJ?
Who?
Lonnie
Lonnie
Walker.
Walker.
Hell yeah.
But DJ, you got to
There you go.
remember, bro. You got to remember this, DJ, and don't forget when you got people like the White and with his story, right, and DeMar DeRozan and his story, right, and all the other people that got slimed over there, bro. Don't nobody want to come over there.
Mm.
Think about all the people that old boy done slimed since he been there. Like for real. Why would you want
But
to go over there with him?
but my whole point of what I was saying about Ravioli is that my buddy was saying that he was like, look, he was like, I know he's a no-namer, but he's a decent pickup. You know what I'm saying? When him and Malik Monk was on the court together, man, he was like the Nuggets couldn't stop him. And I was
Facts.
like, okay, well, you know about more about this guy than I do, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I never even heard of this one. Just saying. But
No, no,
hey,
no. I feel you too, because a lot of Laker fans was like, "Who is this guy?" And when I watch him, he is like what people want in Dalton Connect. He shot 42% from three. He is a very good defender, and he helps you out with the bench. And he's younger than Dalton Connect, so he pretty much got a younger, better version of Dalton Connect
Yeah, it's
at
I'm not
six
gonna lie to you.
seven.
You said
At 6'7".
I'm not gonna lie to you. You said off the bench. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to you, bro. He might hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He might be starting.
I wouldn't hate
Ooh.
that either. I wouldn't even
He
hate that
might be,
either.
bro. I'm
Yeah.
trying to look, bro. I'm trying to look. We don't. I hear everybody saying that we about to get DeAndre Ayton. We don't have him yet, so I'm not even gonna count him yet. So I'm just saying, who else you got? you,
Hey,
you might have to
hey,
start this
DJ.
guy.
I have something to say in regards to that. How I just think how it's just funny how Rob Pelinka keeps on getting saved, but like he has so many lives. It's like a cat. Like he doesn't go away. But
So King Judah, how am I lying to you when he's legit a I can legit let me find the tweet since I'm lying. Let me find the tweet of his grades for on defense. Hold on, let me find it then since I'm lying. Hold on.
My thing is though, I was when my best friend told me about he was like, "Oh yeah, when this guy and Malik Monk on the court and the Nuggets couldn't stop him." I'm like, "Okay, well, is because the Nuggets not stop them because of more Malik Monk or more of this guy?" I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah. Because isn't
because
he like
we don't have a Malik Monk on our team. Just saying.
isn't he like 6'7" too, like a big wing?
Yeah, he's supposed to be 6'8".
A big wing too.
Yeah. So
I
he
saw
if
him
he
at 6'2". Yeah.
defends, he could definitely be out there with Luca
Yeah.
and LeBron. So that's gonna,
Yeah.
give a lot of
He
teams
gonna be out there
problems.
with
Just
who?
Luca and LeBron.
Who was the second person you said?
Oh
Ain't no
my
second person there,
LeBron,
god.
just the one. Luka and
Oh
LeBron.
my
Hey,
That's it.
LeBron
hey,
gonna be here, man. He gonna be
yo,
here.
LeBron,
hey, hey,
LeBron being here, and also
you,
legit reports came out too that no one wants
Yeah.
LeBron James on his contract, Brody. Just suck it up, Buttercup.
just suck it up. You
But
can say what you want, bro. But
I'm a LeBron fan telling you this, Brody. Like he's saying it, bro.
hey, like I heard somewhere earlier, don't cross clutch, and they did it. They slime clutch, and it's gonna come back, bro.
yeah,
It's
it is.
coming back. You can't just do people like that, bro, and think everything gonna be all peaches and cream.
Hey, but DJ, let me ask you this. So we know like Jake Laravia, Ravioli. Damn.
Ravioli, man. Ravioli.
Ravioli.
We already know he's like a good piece. Like no one's denying that. But let's say if it wasn't for Austin, then what? How would you feel?
Wait, what you mean?
Like if we didn't sign Jake Laravia or didn't get him,
Uh-huh.
then what? Like how would you feel?
And we haven't done nothing in free agency yet.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hear everybody talking about this Ravioli guy, but again, I never even heard this guy. So for me, I don't even know if this is a good pickup or not. I gotta wait
Yeah.
and see with this guy, man. I don't.
No, wait, DJ, you got Twitter?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna send this to you from Twitter, and this is his defensive grades from this season. Because it's A for this, A for that. Hold on, from the DM it to you. That's if I can do it today. I think I need you to follow me back, maybe. Yeah, I need you to follow me back on Twitter so I can send it to you.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
But even in that, DJ, like I heard the Miami Heat, they really like Rui. Like when is the
Miami.
last time like you've heard a team actually wanting to trade for our players to get somewhere? Usually it's the other way around. Like we trade off players to get somebody. So it just
Yeah.
so happened to line up that we have expiring contracts which the Heat actually want in next year's, free agency class to have a max slot. And you're getting Rui back. So and we get Andrew Wiggins back. I think that's like a layup trade, but
Wait, say it again. You say it one more time. I'm sorry.
you're getting off expirings. Like let's say you get off of Rui, which is I
Uh,
think fair value for Andrew Wiggins, considering you want free cash for next year.
okay.
So Rui and probably what, maybe a Maxi Kleber or Gabe, choose one.
Okay.
It
And then go
doesn't
get
even
Wiggins.
matter. Yeah.
Okay.
And if they want to swap, okay. But in my opinion, don't put a first in there. Like it's no point. They're trying to get off money. We're helping
Right.
them. We're doing them a solid. And you're getting Rui back.
But
Right.
my thing is this, DJ. When LeBron come out and say, "I'm trying to win right now," and won't nobody like address that, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem, bro. He said he want to win right now, and what we got right now, bro. Have you looked at Houston?
Houston look good.
Yeah. They're a
Bro,
problem.
it's not, bro. Look, man, I'm not finna do what I did last year and lie to myself for the whole year. Because I told myself last year, if they don't get a center, I can't. And I still got, you know what I mean? And it's like right now, it's like I feel like they playing in my face, bro, with this dude they just picked. Look at who we on the screen, and then look at who we just picked up.
Hey, well, we don't. I'm seeing a lot of reports that's saying that Aiden is a done deal, but it's just not. It ain't. Again, it ain't happened yet, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
waiting for, man.
Yeah.
So that's
Nah, yeah, I
Facts.
know, DJ, but the
you know
thing
what I
is too though,
mean,
he got waived and we have to wait until Wednesday and then it'll be official.
man.
But also
Okay,
too, yeah, also too that people got to keep in mind. We can't sign
I mean,
nobody. We can't
he
sign.
did
Yeah, my bad.
he
Go ahead.
he kind of he got bought out, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means we have to wait. Same thing with New York. Like they have to wait until like Thursday or something to make it official.
Why do you think he really want to come here so bad? Why are you like that delusional? If he can go anywhere he want, why would he come here?
There's certain areas.
go ahead,
There's
Jared.
certain teams where he want to go to, and he wants to be in a winning situation because of,
Okay, listen to what you just said. A winning situation. We have won 2 out of 12 playoff games in the last 3. Bro,
okay.
listen, bro.
No, hold on.
Please,
Where you get that information from? That
what,
ain't true.
bro?
Wait, what you said?
I'm talking about with Austin Reeves, bro, on our team.
Wait,
When
what
Yeah,
you talking
that's
about,
since
still
DJ?
that's
Austin
still
been
hold on.
starting,
That's still
it's
not
still
true.
crazy. That's a crazy number, DJ. Ever since he been on our
That's
team
not.
starting, bro, we only won 2 games.
Oh, you talking about
Nah,
starting? Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I thought you. Because I
2
was
games,
like, hold on.
wait,
We just
two
bro.
we
2
just
games. We
we
games,
beat
went. Yeah,
Memphis.
2 and
yeah. That's what I'm.
12.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I was like, hold on. That whatever you just said, that ain't true. Because I was like, hold on. We just went to the Western Conference Finals a couple years ago. That was way more than 2 games we won, obviously. So that's why I was like, where you getting that from?
Okay, bro, I'm with you. I'm with you, DJ. But at the and keep giggling, bro. Because at the end of the day, we hurting right now, bro. We hurting, and they talking about Austin Reeves like he finna do something, bro. He ain't finna do nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro.
No, I agree with
I
you.
hear, I hear
Right,
you.
and they
I hear
better
you.
trade. We gotta do something, bro. Something gotta shake, bro.
I hear you.
Or he gonna have to get fired, bro. Ain't nothing moving right now. And LeBron talking about I'm sitting back watching, and then we getting reports that he over here bad mouthing out players. Come on, man. Come on.
Well,
And
I hear you.
if that is true, if that is true, who? It's gonna be some backlash behind that.
I hear what you're saying. For me, like I said, because Gerald didn't answer the question right, and so for me, I want to answer the question. So, the question of why would DeAndre Ayton come over here? I will say I gave Gerald the answer. I don't know why he didn't say it, but he got his own opinion. I hit up Gerald and I said, when it comes down to DeAndre Ayton, why would he come to the Lakers? For me, you can guarantee him a starting job.
Mm.
That's number one, and a starting job on a contending team. I know it's gonna be it's a little the West is stacked, so it's not guaranteed. Oh man, Lakers gonna win the championship. I'm not saying that the West is stacked up, but at least you got LeBron and Luke on that team. So I'm like, okay, well, as long as you got LeBron on the team, you always gonna be in contending. Like that's just LeBron James. He brings that much impact and that much greatness to a team, to where if you put LeBron James on any team in the NBA, you're gonna be contending. That's because he's just that great. So you got a contending team, you got a starting job, you're gonna get tons of exposure because we all know the Lakers. Like, come on, bro, you're gonna get talked about plenty of time, more than any other team. If you go to freaking the Orlando Magic, you're not gonna get talked about as much as you go if you go to the Lakers, right? So you got tons of exposure coming. You got Luka on the team who loves to freaking throw lobs to you. So you're gonna get the ball, right? And so, and for a person who's trying to redeem his career, because everybody is saying that, bro, Aiden's soft and Aiden ain't this and ain't that, blah blah. So for a player who's trying to redeem his career, the perfect place to go, because of all those reasons, is probably the Lakers, and that's why I think he would probably sign with the Lakers. But he ain't signed yet, so I'm not.
Right,
What's that saying? That
right.
counting the chickens before they hatch or
Yeah.
something, whatever they
Yep.
said.
Facts.
Because it's like, because you got to think about it, DJ. Like, right now, Brian said he finna sit back and watch what they do. Because he trying to win right now. Right? So, what if A
Right.
waiting on to see what LeBron going to do? And then
Yeah.
you got these stories coming out on what Rob doing. It's
Yeah,
just,
that's
it's a,
true.
it's a
I'm gonna say
lot.
this.
It's a lot going on right now.
It is a lot. I'm gonna say this. There is hope for Aiton because the teams he wanted to go to besides the Lakers, the Spurs already got whatever Cormet, and I think the Hornets has got somebody too. So the teams he talked about, they already got somebody. So his best bet is Lakers. My thing is this guy Jake. Now look, this dude Jake, he could ball, but starter, nah. I would like him off the bench. I'm hoping they go for Wiggins right now, because then now you can bring Jake off the bench. You know what I'm saying, and do something. But if they don't get another wing, a wing, because he's not a starter. Oh boy, Jake. His last name, Laravia, whatever. He's not a starter. So if they don't get another starter, yeah, if they don't get another starter and get Ayton and still get Nick Richards, you in trouble. That's not enough. So that's what I'm saying. What other starter you gonna get for that 3 spot? Because he ain't a starter.
Yep.
So if they mess around, go ahead. No, you good.
No, I want to ask you because you just said Nick Richards. I seen something about Nick Richards. What's going on with there?
Right. So Nick is interested by the Knicks, all type of people right now. A lot of teams. But the Hornets, he was a Hornets, was trying to get him. They got somebody, I think, Mason Plumlee. So he can't go there. And I don't think the Hornets want him back. And then in the Knicks, they just got Jordan Clarkson, you know, all that. So a lot of them teams, somebody already went to. A lot of teams he was interested in, a lot of people went to. So, but for Nick Richards, Lakers are interested in him too, but you got to trade for him. But it's a $5 million non-guaranteed. Yeah, it's a guarantee. They ain't made them, they didn't release him like a buyout. So you have to trade. Would you do connect for him? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? So even if you get 2 centers, that 3 spot, we ain't gonna start rooting. That ain't gonna work. So that's my thing. Is he gonna get a 3 to start? Because Wiggins will get the starting role too. He will be at the 3 because the FS is gone. So he will be at the 3. Now you get Wiggins, Nick Richards, and Ayton. You got something cooking. Yeah. But if they get Nick Richards and Ayton, it's not enough, bro. Now LeBron going I ain't gonna pay the 3. What we doing? Then it gets scary.
Did Nick Richards say he wanted out or something, or the Phoenix Suns are just shopping?
Well, the Suns are thinking about. Yeah, Suns are shopping him, and then the Lakers just got interested in him after the Suns said it. After the Suns said we shopping him, then it said Knicks, Lakers, and some Charlotte. But I don't know why you go back to Charlotte. But they just said a lot of teams. The Lakers was interested in Nick, before he went to the Suns. So now he's on a trading block again. They're looking at it. But they get Ayton and Richards, and like I said, Ayton, Richards, and Wiggins. I'm fine with that.
Facts.
I wonder why.
Or
the Suns are shopping them.
It's because they
got 3 bigs. They got Mark, right? Mark Williams and the other dude. Yeah.
And
who's the other big they got?
Malach. They just
that the African dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy they drafted.
Yeah, he's a big center.
Oh,
7'2".
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Burgundy.
In the last 3 years,
and Bo's, yeah.
In the last 3 years, at this point of the season, who did we ended up signing that made a difference in the last 3 years?
Made a difference as far as what?
Made a difference.
I mean, because that could good. Well, then you might as well say nobody because we ain't won a championship in 3 years. So,
like every time around this time of the year, bro, that dude Pelinka ain't doing nothing.
Facts.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. Every year at this time, and we be sitting hoping and praying and wishing upon a star.
What's up?
They got to get him up out of there, bro. They got to get that dude up out of there. Because it's like this might be LeBron last year. It's very possible.
What the trade that I think Joe you mentioned it too with the Rui and Wiggins. What you said Rui and either Gabe or Maxi Kleber.
Yeah, whichever one they want.
Would you do that? I mean, is Wiggins he still got some game left?
He as far as defense of what we would need on the perimeter, like we all love Rui. Like I love Rui. Offensively, he's good. Mid-range 3 points, he's good. But as far as on the perimeter, he's way light years better than Rui.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
But you got to remember why Golden State got rid of him, right? I don't want him because I remember why Golden State got rid of him. I know why. Most people don't remember why. I remember why.
Why they get rid of him?
Do you remember?
I mean,
I mean, I
I know
remember
he
the
was.
story behind the scenes with
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
remember,
that could affect
when he
him.
just had to go away for a while in the playoffs because of some mental health issues.
But
It was, yeah, I remember
I'm
yeah,
that.
just saying, I
it
ain't gonna
was it
talk
was a
about it or make. No, I'm just saying, I don't want to talk about it, but that's what
Yeah,
happened. And then they got up off of him right after that.
yeah, uh, yeah. But he
I
showed
remember something like
he
that.
was solid though. Like
I
after
hear,
it,
I hear you. But they already know something that you don't know.
That's
That's why
true.
he got off of him. Or he was still
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Wiggins wasn't Wiggins. I mean, he kind of. I don't know. After that championship, he kind of wasn't the
Yeah,
same after that.
felt-
That's true. Dang.
But I mean, I will say this though. I mean, he did average 19 points. Um, I mean, that's good. I mean, 14, what is it, almost 15 shots a game, 19 points. I mean, that's not bad. And then like Joe said, he brings way better defense than Rui. That's for sure. So I don't know, man. And and I'm not like I said, Rui's my only piece where I'm like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Gabe and Maxi Kleber, they can go.
But then again, DJ, it's like now you think about it. We always had a track record with Miami Heat players in the offseason.
Oh,
Something
bro.
always goes wrong. So it's
Yeah,
like,
see,
dang.
that's another one. See, yep, you're right. That's why, and I brought that up when we were talking about Bam Adebayo. I was like, do we really want Bam? I don't know.
Yeah. Fool's gold.
Man.
And my man DFS, he was old boy like homeboy. They was close. Luca.
Oh, Luca, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think Rob Pelinka actually offered DFS if it was a low ball? And if DFS just signed for 14, like it has to be what? In the single digits?
I know he
Right.
offered I know he offered Austin Moe. And if I would have got up out of there too. That's a slap in the face.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I was like I don't and I said that. That's why I had said yesterday, I was like, bro, no contending team is gonna offer Dorian Finney-Smith his player option at $15 million. I
Right.
said that yesterday, and that's why I was like, depending on who, I mean, unless he wants to go to freaking, Washington Wizards, where they just throwing out money, you know what I mean? But and that's why when he signed with the Rockets for 13, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Like I was just like, yeah, you're not gonna get 15, but that's why I thought he was probably gonna end up coming back, just because you stay in with the Lakers, they're still hopefully contending, and then you get your $15 million. But he decided I'm gonna take less and go to another contending team. And I was like, yeah, well, I figured that was gonna happen. Or not gonna happen, but I figured that's where his price was gonna be at. I just thought he was gonna say no and then just come back to the Lakers at 15. But yeah,
So, so for
but
him to take less, what you think happened, DJ?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Come on, DJ. For him to
What?
take
What?
No,
less,
I'm
What?
not. No, I'm not. Hold on,
Not.
I'm not, bro.
I know,
I'm not.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's not me, bro. I go.
I'm with you, but something
I
happened.
try. Yes, that's where I'm
I'm
at.
gonna answer
Something,
that, but go
Something
ahead.
something.
happened.
Yeah,
Uh,
something.
uh, uh,
I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't. I'm
yeah.
not gonna put facts out. I'm not gonna say something as it's a fact, and people gonna be like,
Right.
"Yo, you
I ain't gonna
saying
say
this
what
as a
it
fact?" And
is.
I'm like, "Nah, that's
Right,
I got my opinions, but I'm not
right.
gonna."
Right.
For
So y'all
entertainment
know.
purposes only. For entertainment
Y'all
purposes.
know.
We can talk about all
Right.
that in the back cave.
I was gonna say, y'all know Capella went over there too.
Yeah, I
So
Yeah,
saw that.
that was
I can
weird.
see that less. I can see that less happening. Forget the Capella, but they couldn't sign Capella. They had to sign and trade. So if I'm the Rockets, I'm not going to sign and trade for a guy that I basically took from you in free agency and then took the center you wanted. I think the sign and trade went to the Hawks and Houston. Because the thing,
Mm,
why would I give you my young assets and I'm trying to go against you? So
facts.
I don't see that happen. I would now if now if Rob pulled that off, he finessed. If he pulled off a sign and trade to get Cam Whitmore or somebody, that's a finesse.
Facts.
Now I gotta give him his props on that. But I don't think he I don't think he did all that. Now that's a hell of a talk. I don't think he did that. Because if I'm Rockets, I'm hanging up the phone. Nah.
See
Nope.
that, and what you just said right there, I saw that Clint Capella thing too, and I was like,
Yeah.
he went for $7 million, and we just
Hmm.
signed Ravioli for 6, and I'm like,
Right.
I'm just like, man, we couldn't convince Clint Capella to come over here for 6.
Right.
And it's not,
And you know,
and here's the
it's
thing.
crazy.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Clint Capella could have got way more minutes with us than he came with the Rockets. Bro, the Rockets got Sengun, and then they got
Yep.
Steven Adams as a backup. How much minutes do you think you're gonna play with the Rockets? And that's why I'm like, hold on, what the hell? What is going on?
It's something.
Right.
It's
Unless
something.
Houston is
It's
trading.
something.
Again,
It's a reason.
It's
like
a reason.
Ephraim keep bringing it up. Look at here. I'm not gonna say that's what it is, but
Right.
something's
But it's
going on.
pointing. But it's pointing in
Something's
that
going on.
direction. Don't nobody want to come.
Something going on.
Yeah.
It's been like that since.
Something going on, bro.
It's been like that since
Yeah.
Dwight Howard.
Hey,
Since he
what's
said what he said, it's been like that. It's been like that 2 years now, 2 or 3 years where ain't nobody coming over here like that. If it ain't by trade, ain't
Now,
nobody coming.
right.
That's
Now,
not true. He
Brooke,
got
he was
Jackson
smart.
Hayes.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
He got Jackson Hayes.
Man, you better say Mike Jones.
bro? Jackson Hayes ain't even watch.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
No, I'm playing.
Jay
What's
Sizzle.
up?
Wait, hold
No,
on, wait, hold
What
on,
up,
wait, hold on. I
JC?
got breaking
no.
news. So it's actually a sign and trade. Capella returns to Houston, but why of a sign and trade sources say the Rockets are sending a 2031 second round pick swap plus cash to the Hawks
Breaking up.
exchange for. Yeah, so Capella will go to Houston. It won't be from the Lakers side, so they can still work out a deal to where they
I
get
knew it. I
PSS
knew it
and
wouldn't.
Hold on.
it's a
Say
sign
Uh,
and
it.
trade with the Hawks.
Wait, what?
uh,
Oh
Say
my
it again.
god,
Say it
bro.
again. Say it
Wait,
again.
read
So
that.
it
Read that.
so
Hold on.
Capella
okay.
so it's a sign it's a
Well,
sign
go
and
ahead. Go ahead.
trade with Atlanta with Houston to where the Rockets get Capella, we get a 2031 second round pick swap in cash. So it's official now.
Yeah.
Wait, why did they send?
Oh, they get Lakers up.
No,
Oh,
they couldn't
oh my.
because they had to make the money work. So
No,
they had to send some cash and money out to Atlanta to where it can work and all that. So
what
What?
I thought
Lakers
Clint
got
Capella was
They Rob got Felice.
I thought Clint Capella was a
He
free
got
agent. Why did
Felice. He got
no, he is
Felice.
a free agent, but when you're a
No,
free agent, you can still work out moves to where that player who you let walk, you can still do sign and trades. That's what the new CBA. And it
and
hard caps the
and remember, Houston
Rockets.
couldn't
And it
sign
hard caps the
Capella.
Rockets.
But hold on. Who's
that doesn't make any
reporting
sense?
on
Right.
it? Hold on. Who's reporting on it, Gerald?
Jake Fisher, he's a reliable source.
Jake Fisher.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard of Jay Fisher. He reliable.
He's a
Nah.
reliable
So
source, bro. Yeah.
yeah. So he got a
Why is
pick out of
Shams
that.
not?
Yes, we get money and a pick out of it.
But why is Shams not talking about it?
after they get done,
Because ESPN
DJ, I want to
see
say something.
that's the problem because the years past, Shams was ESPN is because of the tampering stuff, bro. Shams
What?
can't post
That's not
every
making
single
any
little thing.
sense. But Sham has been literally breaking, bro. One of the dudes who like, what's his name? Brett Siegel, right? He
Hmm.
said that it's only two guys that get all
Mhm.
the trade information, and then it's only one guy. Well, it's two. It was two guys that get all the trade information. It was Woj and it was Shams. Now it's just
Right.
Shams. So that's why I'm
No,
Mhm.
but
asking.
also
But
too
that's
though,
why. But why? Okay, but this is my thing. Shams is talking about everything else. Shams talking about every other trade, every other deal. Matter of fact, right now he's talking about nigga. He's talking about Torian Prince right now. So how is he not talking about this Houston Rockets thing?
no, it's not because he don't want to. ESPN, like when you work with the difference between him working with the Athletic and FanDuel to where you can say whatever and it won't cause nothing for the league. But when you were at ESPN,
Wait. Say
you're
that
very
again. Say
limited
that
on
again.
because he can't
Say,
spread everything all out all at once because then it'll
no.
be
Say
viewed
what
as
you just
tampering.
said right now. Say what you just said right now.
Right.
You said
No,
you can say whatever you want to say, right?
no, when he was working with he wasn't working with when before he
You
y'all
just
not
said it.
listening. No, because
You just
I'm talking
said
about
it.
before he worked with ESPN. Before Rose retired last year, Shams was allowed to say and report stuff on the dot. That's why people were saying Shams was better than Woj. But now, since you're working with ESPN, which limits you on spreading everything all at once, because people will be viewing it as tampering around the league, and the league will get fined and everything. They don't want that, so he's limited.
My whole
Jake
thing is
Fisher works for the Athletic and FanDuel.
my whole thing is this. Well, you said you pretty much it was 3 teams. You said
Right.
Rockets, Hawks, and the Lakers.
Correct.
And I'm trying to figure out where the hell did the Lakers come from?
The
That's what
Lakers
I'm-
come from because the Lakers could work a sign and trade with DFS, but this is the problem though, and that's why I said just let DFS walk. When I realized, so since DFS opted out, right, we had the BAE, the full mid-level exception, the non-tax player exception, and vet minimums. And not only that, we wasn't a first apron team. So let's just say, for example, I want to trade Austin Reeves to the Pelicans for Trey Murphy, right? You don't have to match the direct salaries anymore for that trade to happen. You can take on more salaries now because of that. But if we worked out a sign and trade with Houston, we will be a first apron team because of the salaries that we're getting back in return, and we can't get DeAndre Ayton. So that's why Rob can't really, and it sounds like an excuse, but there's context to everything. I'm trying to add context and reasons of why he can't get this done.
But that's not true, though.
Bro, but that's
That
not
is
true.
true
But you're
because
not-
if he
but you're not.
he can make a sign and trade, but he will have to wait until we get Ayton first, which is I think that's what he's waiting on.
But what
Because if
I'm
we
trying to
get-
tell you, but what I'm trying to
My
tell
bad,
you
go
is
ahead.
this, right? This is what I'm trying to tell you, and you said it perfectly when you said it. When you said people when you don't work for ESPN and you work for the Athletic, right? That's why Jovan Buha ass is fired, right? Because niggas sit there all day and just say stuff, and niggas just put sources on it. Niggas just put sources on it. Oh, sources told me. Oh, they did. Oh, okay. So why aren't the major people talking about it then? Why is it just you? It's just like this other guy. I'm not gonna say his name. This other guy's always on Twitter. Always on Twitter. Per him. And don't nothing crack off. And it be about the Lakers.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking
I'm not
about.
even about to say his name.
No. I know who you're talking about, and he just reported
Yeah.
today.
So what I'm saying is this, right? I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that guy, right? Me personally, I haven't seen him write about nothing until something is posted, and then he posts it after.
Right.
But usually all this stuff, bro, when people be like, people with information close, or they'll say, I think this could be a possibility, bro. If anybody tells you it could be a possibility, that means they don't know. And it's okay, but they're not gonna say that, because if they say that, you're not gonna want to view, you're not gonna want to click the article.
Right.
You're not gonna click it.
No, you're right.
So
But
that's why I said, well, I don't see Brett Siegel reposted. I didn't see Shams reposted. These are people that I have certain people on my list that I know for a fact when they post it, that's legitimate. It's 100% already confirmed.
Right.
The I's and T's are dotted.
No. You're right. But I was gonna say
Other
too.
niggas, they just be throwing stuff at the wall, hoping it stick, and
Debunk.
just hoping it right.
Right. So my question is that I know you're not gonna give me the name, the direct full name, but does the person start with the A?
Yes.
And does his last name start with the I?
Yeah.
Allen
Okay,
Iverson,
so
nigga?
no,
Yeah, Allen Iverson.
yeah, Cuba, it's Allen Iverson.
Yeah, go ahead,
So,
Gerald.
wait, time out.
Yes,
So,
anyway, go ahead,
so
man.
time out.
Allen
So he just posted. That's why I was trying to make a video before he was going to retweet it, dude, I'm so mad right now. So he just posted today that the Lakers are somehow sending DeAndre Ayton $8 million.
God damn.
He just tweeted that 8 minutes ago. So when
Who did that?
I'm crashing out because whenever he says we get a player, it don't happen. So I'm legit praying to Jesus Christ right now that God, I know he's wrong all the time, but just let me write for this one, just this one, please, bro.
Who you talking about?
Anthony, I said, I'm sick.
You don't.
Irwin guy.
I'll just say,
Oh, yeah. You ain't got to say it.
So Anthony, I said that we're going to give Ayton $8 million, right? And as soon as I saw that tweet, which I'm blocked by him, but my friends who I'm in a group chat with, they saw it. I can see his tweet. I just can't comment and I can't view his page. But I saw the tweet and I'm legit spazzing out right now because I'm trying to figure out why you have one job, bro.
Yeah.
Why you have to tweet. So now my script is ruined, bro. He ruined the script. Unless
Hey,
God just
hey,
writes
DJ,
it.
I just want to say something.
Go
What's
ahead,
up,
Well,
preacher.
yeah.
DJ?
Salute, panel. Salute.
I'm not. Hold on, real quick. Just to let you know, Gerald, I wasn't trying to
But I mean,
go against you, right? I'm just going against how these niggas be reporting stuff, bro.
No. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm giving you context on. I agree with you, and you agree with me. We're on the same page. But
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
giving you more information on why Shams can't post all at once that he was able to because
Who
ESPN
breathing in the
puts him
mic?
on the.
yeah, man. Who the hell is
Yeah, I
that?
don't. Yeah, who? Yeah, who doing that?
Hey, DJ, can I go after?
Sound like you smoking a blunt outside or something. Nigga, man. You
Can I
know.
go after Hey, preach, man. We know you give these long ass diatribes, man. Just make it
Man,
quick so I can go. All right. Damn.
man, I didn't get to. I've been listening all this other time.
Well,
I
we
ain't
know
never
how
get
you
to.
are, man. We know
Bro,
how
I'll
you
let you.
are,
You know
Colin
what?
Saxton. We
I'll
already know
give
how
you.
you are.
Hey, I'll
Colin
give you and
Saxton.
let you go. Bandwagon.
Now go ahead. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
Hey,
Man, straight
uh,
up. Nah, I just was listening to everybody. I just feel like this dude, Jake Lavaria. A lot of people don't know, but
Ravioli.
yeah, you can call him Ravioli. Hey man,
That's
let me
what I
tell you
call him.
something. We had to do this trade, man, because Dorian Finney-Smith had surgery on his knee, and from what I read, it was
Wait,
midway
it
serious.
wasn't. It was a trade.
No, what the heck? What's going on?
Wait, it wasn't a
That's
trade.
what you
Hold
just
on.
said.
Oh,
We
he
had to do this
said.
No,
trade.
no,
That's
man.
what
I
you
said,
just said.
Oh,
That's what you
I said
said.
no. I said we not a trade. Okay, man, y'all
oh,
confusing
okay.
me.
Scared me, bro. I was like, who we gave
So
up? Go ahead.
no,
It's
I'm
hard. It's
saying
hard. It's
I'm
hard to
saying
cap for Pelinka. It's hard.
uh,
Just get your thoughts together.
And you shut your ass up, man.
nah, man, but no, I said we had to sign this dude Jake because Dorian Finney-Smith had that surgery on his knee, right? And from what I read, it was lightweight serious. It's been nagging him, and he had some real bad. Like this dude used to like, you know, he used to be like icing his knee, and his knee was swollen, man, like real
So
swollen.
why Houston give him the money then?
But because
Okay. Okay.
they gave him the money because, like, look, man, he
They
did
weren't
like
gonna. They
what he
weren't
did.
gonna listen to the people putting out them reports. That's
No,
what it
I'm
was.
talking about surgery. I'm talking about a surgery. That's
I
something that did
I
happen.
heard. I heard you.
That's something that did happen.
And
We know
I thought
about
it was his ankle.
we know about past surgeries with Vando, and then he had a surgery again. We know about Trevor Ariza. We know about players at that caliber, that size, and when they get surgeries, they ain't the same player. They not the same player. Okay, knee surgery is serious. All
Yeah,
right,
but I'll take him over
all right.
Reeves any day.
Well. Hold on now. Let me finish. Now this Jake dude. Now, Dorian Finney-Smith's average, his regular season average is he didn't really give us anything in the playoffs, but 8.9. All right, that's the season. This Jake dude, 6.9. He shoots better than Dorian Finney-Smith. His shooting percentage. All right. He's more athletic than Dorian Finney-Smith. This dude, you go watch his highlights. There's a
Oh, come
game.
on,
There's a
man.
game
He
against.
look like
No,
another
I understand.
Reeves.
I understand all that. I understand. We right, but we had to get younger, right? We had
How,
to get.
we don't even. That's not how we won our championship.
Okay, I understand all that. Hold on, let me finish. Like, look, Dorian did what he did, right? So, who else out there is like athletic? If you really look at it, athletic, can play defense. We can't go get Marcus Smart. He had injury. He ain't the same player no more. I mean, he could
Lonnie
probably
Walker.
play a little defense from the Wizards, right? But who else out there we gonna get? Dylan Brooks is off the
Lonnie
market.
Walker.
Who?
Lonnie
Man,
Walker.
oh God, let it
Man, why are
go.
we doing this?
Off the
Okay,
bench.
look. All right, let me finish this. I'm gonna let him cook. All right. Who else out? This dude 6'7", 6'8", with the wingspan. This dude can score. He put up 30 something points against Denver and had like 3 steals. This dude can ball, given the chance. Now, he a starter? No, that's not what I'm saying. but he can contribute. This dude has a high motor. All right. I seen this dude in Memphis and in Sacramento. And he did it within the minutes that he played. If somebody go look at the stats, compare Dorian Finney-Smith and then this dude. Compared to it, I ain't saying he like Dorian. I'm saying the
shouldn't even be
stats.
putting their same names together.
You act like what did Dorian Finney-Smith do?
Come on, bro.
Other than come to the Lakers and then leave.
Just
Hold
finish,
on.
bro.
What?
Finish, man.
No, I'm saying it because you want it. Let's
Finish
talk
your
about it.
capping session.
What did Dorian Finney-Smith do other than come from the Nets to the Lakers, play half a season, and go to Houston? What? What did he do? He ain't got no ring. He didn't do nothing for us. Didn't do nothing in the playoffs when he had an opportunity. What did he do other than get season-ending knee surgery?
I mean, everybody on the Lakers should be gone, but LeBron, right?
I'm talking about Dorian Finney-Smith.
Hey, but how about your ass
Well, I
leave?
thought
Nigga?
DFS played good, solid defense.
Me too.
In the
Real life.
playoffs? What did he do for
Yes.
us in the playoffs?
He just
played
told
solid defense. He wasn't that bad. I mean,
Man.
considering what he was
Okay,
going, he
let me
was
finish.
not that bad.
So when you look at D. Ayton, right? And if we get him, he's the best center on the market right now. Brook Lopez signed.
Of
We don't want
course.
no 37-year-old Brook Lopez, right?
Yeah.
Al Horford's on there. Looney went to the Looney bin Pelicans, right?
Hmm.
To the
Looney
what?
went to the Pelicans.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
That's a Looney band, man. You got what's his name? Williamson. He getting all that, man. He ain't. That's a Looney.
Man, they still ain't doing nothing. Preaching.
That's what I'm saying. That's a Looney bin. That's why I call it the Looney bin Pelicans. They got Poe, Jordan Poole. But anyway, look.
You might as well ship YFM over there, man.
Man, right now, the Clippers are better than us, bro.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Wait,
Well, they
Wait,
do have a
what?
Right now, the
center.
Clippers. Right now,
because they
with
got
the
Brook
people
Lopez.
that the Clippers sign, they better than us right now.
They got
Period,
two
bro.
centers. They got two
Who did
centers.
the Clippers got new people?
They
Brook
got
Yeah,
Brook
Lopez.
Lopez.
They got
He
Brook
a young
somebody
core
Lopez.
though.
The only signing they made,
They got slow pose, slow
they
pass.
so they
Slow
have
pass.
Okay.
they brought back James Harden, Batum,
Mm-hmm. Kawhi
and
Leonard.
they got a 30,000-year-old dinosaur Brook Lopez.
That's
Man,
what I
you
said.
Okay.
Slow pass. They got slow
Okay.
pass.
Okay.
Hey, at
What
least
the
they
hell
have a
is
center.
Bron then if he's that, nigga?
Okay.
the difference between Braun and Lopez is that
I
LeBron
bet.
James
I
is
bet.
not
I
Hey,
bet.
Gerald,
slow.
I bet you they
hey, you ain't
front
got to
court to
answer
beat
that.
our. I bet you they front court to beat ours. I bet you
Well,
that.
anyway, I'm gonna finish the take so you guys can cook. All right. I feel like
What these folks here
DeAndre.
cooking, preacher? They ain't cooking none. They
No,
fixing
I'm
me
just saying. No,
baked chicken. I want
I'm
fried
talking
chicken.
about Wilson was gonna say something about that. But
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
look, I'm talking about D Ayton. If we get him, we know that his motor, he gotta, stay focused. But I feel like he played with Luka, be a lob threat. He's got a sweet shot from his back to the basket. His earlier days in Phoenix. I think if he stays focused, 16 and 10, 18 and 10, this dude can really help us out. Now, we don't have a backup center, right? So Al Horford, right? Hey, he'd be a good backup, good power forward, you know what I'm saying? Wherever we need him, I feel like we can get Al Horford. Now, again, if there is a trade out there, for Austin Reeves, right? I'm all for it. Okay, and that's the way I feel. I'm all for it with Andrew Wiggins. Somebody was talking about it earlier. We done talked about it before on here. I'm all for that because I feel like Andrew Wiggins not only can he score, he can also play defense, and that's where it's at. Defense is where it's at.
No, it's where it's at
Uh,
is being on the court and being able to depend on him. And the reason that the Golden State got rid of him is because he couldn't be
well,
dependent
he
on.
had some personal problems. I ain't
Yeah,
even,
I know, and he ain't been playing the same
So,
since. So why
well, his
we
dad died.
why do
I
we
know
take
my
other
dad.
people's
I
trash?
know my
I
dad.
ain't
I know
bringing up
my
all
dad
that, bro.
died.
That's not what I'm saying. Don't bring up what
And
I ain't trying to bring all that up. All I'm saying is he
okay,
wasn't ready for whatever
got you.
reason it was,
Okay, well, yeah, but maybe he
and
over.
he
We don't
hasn't
know.
been the same.
We
And they
don't know.
traded him.
We don't know. We don't
We
know.
don't know that they didn't trade him.
No, I'm saying we don't know if he's over that. We
I'm
don't
asking
know.
you, did they get rid of him?
You talking about Golden State? Yeah, they
Yes.
traded him to Miami. He
Okay
still
then.
averaged like 20
Okay
some
then.
points a game.
Hey,
Okay
hold on,
then.
man. Hey, what? Is this YFM in 5 or what, man? Let somebody else talk, nigga.
Hey, why don't you say something?
God damn, man.
Because I know what you got
Preacher's
to
trying
say.
to talk, and your ass is up here intervening,
Cuz,
man.
man,
Come on,
capping,
man.
man.
God
The
damn.
capping, man.
Now I
All this
gotta say
Pelinka
something, man.
capping.
Shut your ass
Go ahead,
up,
baby.
man.
I'm done. Go ahead, man.
God damn. And let somebody else go, man.
Jay.
I tell you what, preach, right? Hopefully DeAndre Ayton doesn't play. Well, hold on. If there's inclement weather, you know his ass ain't leaving the house. You know
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. I don't know,
that
but
is true. So if,
that is
if
true.
you got hold on, if there's an earthquake in LA, his ass is staying right at home. You got to go with that backup or Rui or somebody.
Or just sign Jackson Hayes, bring him back. So he can take up a roster spot on the bench. Or put Bronny James at center.
But to be
All
fair,
right,
Cuba, he
preach,
was
man.
trapped
God
in his
damn,
house.
man.
He was
God.
trapped in his house.
And I heard Bronny James gonna have a bigger role this year. So
I hope so.
Man, look.
I can't believe he really just said bring back Jackson Hayes, bro.
I heard that.
no, I was just
keep
being
a
funny,
roster.
man.
Oh, okay. I was oh hell no.
Hey, Jackson Hayes
I'm gonna
might be
say
in
something.
China.
Might as
Jackson
well put
Hayes.
preach at center, man.
He might
Man,
be
he's
in
gonna be
China
learning
this year,
Japanese
man.
Hey,
in a minute,
I
nigga.
heard that Jackson. Hey, you gotta remember Jackson Hayes when we was doing the fast breaks in the regular season, he was having some good games for us. He really was.
Yeah, that was so fake.
Man, and guess what? Preach. It didn't matter in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Just like
players-
with Austin Reeves.
Just like
Well,
Austin Reeves. Just like a lot of
That's
these
what I'm
niggas.
saying. We need
That's
to
right. The whole damn team damn near.
and that's what I'm
And if
saying.
if
So
I
who
was
we trading
LeBron,
Austin
there
Reeves
wouldn't even be
for?
no discussion.
If you don't want Andrew Wiggins, who we trading Austin Reeves
Man,
for?
we
can't
need
just
the first thing we got to
some
do
Oreo
is start.
cookies.
We need to start at the top.
Okay,
Yeah, at the
we
top.
trading Austin Reeves for some
No,
Oreo
I
cookies
ain't
and
talking
milk,
about
right?
no
I'll
players.
take Herb
I ain't talking
Jones.
about no players because ain't nobody coming here while
let's
people sliming out other players on their team, bro. Ain't nobody coming here
Oh,
and
they
know
doing Dwight
You
Howard.
the
and they
main
know the
one that do it,
out.
nigga.
and they know the people up top just nasty.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Dwight Howard. Like what?
No, he's talking about Rob Pelinka again.
Ain't
Why
nobody
him the
coming
main
here, bro.
slimer,
Ain't
man?
no that, bro. That's why at this time of the season every year, don't nobody come, bro. And it's a reason why.
Because it's your ass.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know why they don't come. Because they just don't want to come.
Whoa.
Just don't want to come.
Oh,
Right.
God.
Just fucking
They just don't want
Hey,
to.
get it. Right. They just don't want
But
to
hold
come.
on, Craig. How do you know if they want to come or not?
They will
Whoa,
come.
whoa.
Because if they oh my god, yay.
Oh shit,
You the
man.
one saying they don't want to
Crazy,
come. If they
man.
want to come, they'll come. All right. God damn.
But that's what I'm saying though. If
Yeah,
the
but
way
if you build it,
know
they
if
will
they
come.
want to come, they would have came.
Okay.
They would have came to the team.
Oh God, it came. Jesus.
They just came.
man.
They just come in other places.
All right.
Boy.
All right, man. All right, but you just
Hey, man.
all right, get his ass out of here, man.
My wife looking at my wife looking at the phone like, what the
Come
hell?
on, we got kids watching.
Bro, they went to other places.
Yeah,
Everybody.
FM done drew him away, Joe.
See,
Everybody.
look. I think we're over is exaggerating. I think
No, we not. Who was the last free agent we
dang,
signed?
man.
Who was the last
Look.
free agent we signed during this time of the year?
Lonnie
Hey,
Walker.
look, I feel like Lonnie Walker.
Come on, man.
Skywalker. Lonnie
It
Skywalker.
ain't no over exaggeration, bro. It's
I feel
out of control.
I feel like look, we had the 3rd seed last year. Now look, Luka, played, did what he did, got sick the half of the season. You know what I'm saying? Now he's in great shape, right? So we're gonna get the best out of Luka. We're gonna get more than the best, right?
But preacher man,
And
but you're not telling me about Gabe Vincent.
oh, he already got. Look, we already talked about this. We already talked about Gabe got to go. Shamar Moore got to. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this.
Because preacher,
we talked about
man,
Keebler got to go.
Putting up shots at high school is going up against 8th graders.
Right, Maxi Keebler got to go. Right, his first. We got to trade.
Who else you gonna play in place of him then?
Well, I'm just saying if we get. Look, because I heard they're bringing back Christian. Right. Is that true?
We ain't getting nobody, bro.
Man, we ain't bringing back no Christian Woods, man.
Hey, well,
no, Christian Wood. No, I ain't talking about
Christian
Christian
Wood?
Kalenko.
Who?
Christian Coloco or something like that. I read.
Oh, Coloco, yeah. I think we
they're
are
bringing back Christian, right? So
they ain't
we
even
got
playing
Christian.
his ass. They ain't even
play-
playing.
I know.
To
They
play
didn't
with the
play
garbage
Jackson.
team?
Look, they didn't
The
play
garbage
Jackson
crew?
Hayes. We might as well bring back Darvin Ham and just make it all get bad.
Oh, bro. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I almost threw up.
I'm just saying. Like we still got LeBron. LeBron's watching.
No.
He's
LeBron for you.
No.
See,
LeBron said he watching.
Yeah, he said he's watching.
This is the problem. See, and Rob Pelinka and what Preacher Man just said, is probably why LeBron might not come back.
Real
Or
life.
that's why LeBron opted in and said,
Straight
man, you
up.
know what, I ain't
He
coming
coming
back.
back. He coming back. No,
Yeah,
he
okay.
coming back.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
no, hold
He
on,
coming
real
back.
quick.
Okay.
Because when people be like, well, hey, at least we got LeBron, bro. That's probably what Rob Pelinka is saying, man. These James is hanging up on Rob Pelinka's face, and he like, man, hey, at least we got LeBron. Like, bro, this
No,
is
that's not
So
what I'm saying,
you're
man.
telling me LeBron will leave Luka? LeBron will leave Luka?
Wait,
Man, he
what?
don't give a man. He don't care about no Luka. Man,
man,
stop.
I'm saying this is why he opted in. He's not coming back.
No,
After
LeBron
this
wants to
year is
win
over, it's
rings.
done. After this
LeBron
year,
wants
it's
to
done.
win
Where are
championship
the rings?
rings.
Where will he go? To the Warriors?
Win a championship with who? Because it ain't this roster.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't
that's
know.
what he wants to do is win. He wants to
Well,
win
I
now.
told
Yeah,
y'all, but you laughed at me, preach.
where?
Who laughed at you? Who? What?
Oklahoma City. Hey, listen,
Oh,
whoever the new guy is, right? He's
yeah.
going to wherever the last championship resides, man, and that's OKC.
Why
Okay.
would the Thunder
Hey,
want
man,
him?
don't ask no more
Why would
questions. I said what I
LeBron sit
said.
on
You
the
ain't got to
toilet
talk
and
to me
wipe
no
his
more.
butt?
Oh my God.
Bro, the Thunder just beat everybody. Why would they want LeBron?
All right, man, forget it, man. God damn.
Cube.
I was just kidding. Damn.
No, but yeah, LeBron, look, he wants to win now. You know what I'm saying? And he is watching. He's watching what they're doing with the team, the pieces. I mean, did he care about Dorian Finney-Smith leaving?
No.
No. I mean, the dude just had surgery, and I'm telling you, when you get surgery, man, look, you got to go through therapy.
But like I
Um,
said, if he
you
got
know,
rid of Dorian, if he was going back behind Dorian, saying that stuff behind his back, and that do come out true, you can best believe LeBron gonna care.
Well,
who was saying that
but they
about Dorian?
preach. That's
Hold
like
on.
you said. He's
No,
up
I'm
there
saying
looking to
what?
see what's going on.
What are you talking about? Who's saying behind back?
Yeah, that is nasty work.
Wait, what are you talking about
You
behind
had
the
to
back?
repeat that,
It's
preach.
the story. Hold on. It's the story. It's the story going. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's the
Okay.
story going around that one of the management in the
Okay.
Lakers was calling other teams saying that Dorian Smith knee was messed up and he was trying to make his value low. And it
Also,
got back to
Oh.
Dorian and he
Uh-huh.
left.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
so
told you about his knee. It was actually bad, worse than
No, you
what it
missed my
was.
point, bro.
No, I hear
okay,
what you're saying.
wait, so preacher, what he's trying to say is
No, you
of a
don't need to explain it, man.
no, I'm
He
talking about
already
because
explained it.
He already
no, I
explained
know
it.
you already explained it, but what I'm finna say is what the story you got it from is the same person that JC just brought up
Mm-hmm.
you
Oh,
got it
he's
from
the
that one
same
person.
guy?
No, I didn't get it from
No,
him.
that's
Oh,
why
it's the
I didn't
same
get.
guy?
I ain't get it, bro. All I'm
Oh,
saying is that
oh,
story
oh,
is out there. That
okay.
story out there,
The
Okay,
story
and he
came
left.
from Anthony
I
I,
got that from
bro.
Woj.
FYM. Let
Woj
me tell you
is
something. I'm gonna
gone.
be honest with you. And
Okay.
everybody listening right now. If
Laravia.
you reading stories from that nigga, it
There's
is
a
a
problem with
load
you.
of horse dookie.
I don't know who
Okay,
that is.
No. That's not where I got it from. And what I'm saying is
that's
this.
where it came
He did,
from, though.
but Jay, this
I
what
know
I'm
where
saying,
you
bro.
got
The
it from,
elephant
but
poop,
I'm
man.
No,
telling you
Jay,
Elephant
that.
this what
poop.
I'm saying. This what I'm saying, bro. When I know that
Elephant
he
poop.
did, when I can count all the people he did like that, that sound like him. That's all I'm saying.
But that's the thing though. You're already putting blame on somebody when there's no evidence of it. You're accusing
It's
him of doing
evidence on all the
everything
other stuff he did, though, bro. All
Wait,
the
hold
other,
on.
well, forget that.
Yeah,
Forget
that
that.
is true.
What about all the
It could
other
be true.
stuff?
Oh, okay,
Well, forget him.
If you missed 5 threes last season, right? If you missed 5 threes last season, and this season I don't want to pass you the ball because I'm assuming you're gonna miss 5 threes again in this season. Am I wrong for doing that to you? Even though you ain't shot a 3 the whole season, but now I'm not passing you the ball because of what you did last season. You were caught missing 5 threes. Am I wrong for now
No,
doing that to
no,
you?
you're not. No, you're not.
Wow, not.
And I'll say
But
this.
see, my thing is this though, Jay. My thing is this though. Do you feel like Austin deserved more money than D?
No, hell
Hell
no.
no.
So that's his problem too. You finna pay him more than me, and I'm helping him on defense. Come on, bro.
But
Man,
That
if
is
we pay
true.
Austin Reeves, that'll be a terrible decision by the
but I
Lakers.
will say this. I will say this. If we look around the league, even with OKC, that's a young team. and a lot of those players, are young, and the way the league is going is young. And of course, you want to have your stars there, like Durant. You know what I'm saying? Shea with OKC, but you want to have your young players, whether they're first year, second year developing. But those players, I mean, you look at the Nuggets, they got Braun, right? Brown or whatever his name is, that dude, and he's good. The first year, you can see signs of it. Then the second year, boom, this dude athletic, the vert, the dunking and everything.
What?
So, huh?
No, I'm trying to figure out what. You said who? What was his name?
Christian Braun.
I
Christian
was trying to
Braun.
look him up. I was
Yeah,
looking him up to
Christian
see.
Braun, whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
And they
Okay.
just got Bruce Brown back.
And they just got Bruce Brown back.
And
So
Yeah.
with
And
Cam,
I
but see, a
like
lot of
that
people think
trade. I'm not gonna lie, that trade for Cam Johnson, that made him
pick
better.
up? And who we pick up?
you picked up
Nobody.
Jake
Jake
LaPizza, nigga.
LaVaria.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying we're trying to get young and athletic. And this dude, Jake, is young. He's athletic. He has a better shooting percentage than
How
Dorian
much do you
Finney-Smith.
think he gonna move the needle?
We
Not
don't
much.
know. We don't know. We can't say that.
Okay.
Because he came off the bench. He's a role player, just like Dorian Finney-Smith. He was a starter, but then they would switch back, and forth with Rui and Dorian. So sometime for defense, sometime for offense with Rui, right? So it doesn't mean like Rui might move back in the starting lineup and he might come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on. The Lakers. We're trying to get younger. I shouldn't say young, but look at the draft pick we got up. That dude is a monster. That dude Abdul, right? That dude's a monster. I know y'all saw that video of him kissing the rim. Like this dude got some hops. This dude got. The second draft pick that we traded up.
What other highlights you got?
And I know, but here's what I'm saying. Yes, it's not anything to LeBron, right? But a lot of people, like I've been reading, a lot of other stuff. And a lot of people saying, man, he's better than Bronny, right? And like I would say he got a same ceiling that like Bronny James or higher. This dude can play. And that's how you build a team through your draft. That's what a lot of teams are holding on to their picks, right? They built the team through the draft. So we have to build the team and be relevant. Now LeBron's not gonna like it because he wants to win now.
You saying two different things. We built
No,
the
I'm
team.
saying
I'm just saying, hold up.
things.
We built the team that won a championship, and then Rob
Back in
tore it apart.
2020.
And then Rob tore it apart.
Right,
And
you
he
talking
won't-
about the past, dude.
Nope, I'm talking about the formula.
Right, but that formula, man,
And he's not following the formula.
Okay, nephew, that formula that you talking about,
Man,
it ain't
stop.
working. It ain't putting nobody.
Well, how come everybody else on the West got two bigs damn near? Huh?
That's look, they got.
Come on, man.
You talking about the
Stop.
Clippers?
Stop.
You talking about the Clippers?
Stop
You talking about
capping
Houston
for
Rockets?
Pelinka,
Hold on, you
bro.
talking about the Clippers?
Stop.
You talking about the Houston Rockets? They got Clint Capella. Houston got Clint Capella, right? And then the Clippers got Brook Lopez, because
But
he
see,
can
this
shoot
the thing
threes.
though. But that's the thing though, right? They got a big. Who we got? Maxi Keebler, bro. We got Maxi Keebler.
Yeah, we got the elf. We got the elf.
My man said Keebler.
We got the elf. We got the elf. I
I
understand.
love it.
We got the elf, and I understand we don't have no center. That's the number one. That should have been before we signed this Jake dude. That should have been the number one thing that Pelinka did.
No, but the thing was, we had like 7 to 8 of them, and he got rid of all of
We
them.
had Christian Koloko.
I'm talking about before him, bro.
Oh, you talking about back in the bubble?
I'm talking about all the ones that Pelinka got rid of.
Oh wait, we got Trey
JaVale
Gibson.
McGee. JaVale McGee's retired.
And what about Bryant? Thomas Bryant?
Man,
I know, man. I hear you. But I can keep naming them. The Penguin,
Thomas Bryant.
bro. We had all kind of centers, bro. And Pelinka got rid of all of them. And Pelinka got rid of all of them.
Thomas Bryant wanted the starting role. He wanted.
And he could have had one. And AD wanted to play the 4. So there you go.
Man. AD never wanted to play the 5 ever.
You know what started this all up though, FYM?
I'm listening.
When Kobe wanted Shaq's fat ass gone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what started it.
Yep. Real life. Yep. Real life. That's what started the dominoes.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it showed the power.
How the hell you going back 20 years
Cause
ago, Craig?
it shows the power of a superstar, and then all the
No,
superstars.
hold on. Hey, man, shut your ass up, man. I want him to answer that damn question.
He just did.
Hey, man, shut your ass up. God damn it, man. YFM.
Hey, man, you better stop getting so
time, man.
emotional.
Let me get something in, man. Craig.
Whoa.
Man, where Chris at, man?
Explain. Every time you talk, YFM. God damn.
Is you cool?
Nah, man. Hey, man, shut your. Hey, man, put some duct tape around his damn mouth, man. Hey, Craig, explain, man.
All right, so this is my explanation, right? So FYM, right, is saying, man, we have these centers and we keep losing these centers. We never keeping these centers, right? So the way my brain is putting 2 and 2 together, right? Okay, what's our problem? We keep losing centers. We're never keeping centers. So I'm like, well, let me go back in the archives. When was one of the first times we dropped a starting center besides AD? Oh, Shaq. We let that nigga go. For who? Kobe. Kobe said, man, get his fat ass up out of here, man.
You found out he was traded on, right?
And so Jeannie Buss, right, saw that, right? I don't know how old Jeannie Buss was at the time, right? Jeannie Buss saw that and said, okay, let me write that down. So when superstars don't want centers, let them niggas go. Damn. Why do you think they ain't called Dwight Howard back?
And she said that Drummond was kind of like the signing of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
After Shaq helped get 3 rings, Craig.
I understand he helped us get 3 rings, but Kobe didn't want his fat ass. I wish Kobe did, but Kobe didn't. Kobe said, man, I don't need you. You lazy.
Man. Shaq was the most dominant player, man.
So my thing is this. This is the question you got to ask FYM. Why is Rob not texting these centers back? Why is Jeannie Buss not telling Rob, hey, call that center back in the offseason?
Jeannie ain't got no power no more, man.
They probably ain't offering his ass enough money.
He's not talking now.
Jeannie's still running the team.
Yeah, nah, this owner has, man.
Just paying them more, ain't it?
Why y'all always trying to take the blame off the people it need to be on?
Hey, man, you always got to go after the white people, man. We know how you are,
YF. It ain't got nothing to do with white. If Rob Pelinka was black, I'd be saying the same thing.
I'm going after
I was on Darvin. I was on D-Lo. Come on,
damn.
Stop, bro.
Look, man, the only color I care about is gold. And you know what that gold is? An NBA trophy, nigga. That's what I care about.
Oh, so you don't care about green?
You don't care about leprechauns.
Well, them niggas ain't paying me money, nigga, so I don't care about they greens. I just want that gold, nigga.
And it seemed like everything that Rob been doing, ain't none of it been working, bro. It's time for him to go, bro. They're going to have to get him up out of there because ain't nobody coming to gone.
All right, well, I want to see you do a better job than what Pelinka doing. Go ahead and put an application in there, nigga.
Hey, check this out. All I gotta do. Hold on. All I gotta do is have about 10 billion, buy a team, and just play like I'm the GM, like he did.
Man, your ass gonna have the Lakers in the lottery every year.
Because that's the same place that they're gonna be when LeBron leaves. How about that?
Man, your ass can be fired by mid-season.
Real life, bro. Real life.
Your ass can be
right
fired
now,
by mid-season.
Dark. It is dark right now.
Man, Rob gonna do a better job than your ass, man.
If you capping for Rob too? Okay.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
I'm writing that down too.
That's how the bandwagon operates, YFM, man.
You shaking it? You shaking it for Rob?
I ain't shaking for nothing. What the hell you
shaking? That's his mama. Oh my goodness.
I'm writing down all these Rob captains. I'm taking notes.
Nigga, you just a hater, nigga.
Hey, for him sound like he putting an investigation together.
And they
hey, Craig, I'm telling you, man. YFM gonna be worse
JC,
than
in a minute they're gonna have ice knocking on their door.
Hey, the Milwaukee Bucks just re-signed Gary Trent Jr.
That's the guy who I wanted, bro. Oh my
God. Well, we're not getting him either.
No, I know, but the thing
and we ain't getting no one. We ain't gonna get Ayton either. I wish we do. I hope we do.
So time out, because again, like I said earlier, and I'll say this for the 5,000th time, until all you guys shove it down your brain and download it on what I'm saying. The Lakers cannot make
your brain is up, but your brain is up. How you gonna shove it down?
Oh, okay.
Unless you gonna put us upside down or something.
So what I'm saying is What I'm
Oh
saying is, I
man.
need you guys, I need your brains to download and
Uh-huh.
understand what the Lakers situation is right now. Because
What
if
what
we
are
try to
You
get
don't even
another
know what it is.
player,
I ain't
yeah.
AI.
Their situation is LeBron might be leaving. That's the
Hey,
LeBron,
situation.
YFN, let
this
Gerald talk, goddammit.
okay, so this is the thing though, right? One, the Lakers are first, LeBron, no one wants LeBron James' contract outside of the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors are in a horrible situation. The only thing the Lakers will get back is Jimmy Butler. And you're telling me that's a good replacement for No, that's not happening.
Well,
And
they did Luka for AD. What's the difference?
Jimmy Butler?
Can I
but
say
Are you
Jimmy
something?
Butler for
serious?
LeBron?
Can I say
Are
something?
you serious?
Yeah,
At
They
least
did
nigga.
AD's
Luka,
an
they
God
did
Are
NBA
you
Luka
player
for
to
are
a
you
AD.
G.
smoking? Are you smoking crack cocaine, sir?
CJ, what's up?
His name is JC, nigga.
Who
You
cares?
smoking crack, okay.
You got
CJ,
Armani
what's
on you.
up? He
God
on
damn,
YouTube.
man.
Oh my god.
He on that pipe.
Yo,
You know, he ain't download nothing, man, but scrap metal. Go
the
ahead, man.
OKC ball hit boy. Look, listen. Look, listen.
Okay,
Go ahead,
so
Armani. Go ahead. Go ahead and explain to
Armani.
us what the hell you gonna talk about. We gonna stay quiet. Go ahead.
Because like the game is like, you know what I'm saying?
Why I sound like
CJ,
you in a Walmart bathroom?
nigga, get your liquor card.
Hey,
Look.
be quiet, man. Let that man
I'm
talk, nigga.
trying, man.
But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? LeBron could be any each team that he wants to be. Like, why we got Austin Reeves still in the LA? Because at the end of the day, that nigga trash. He cannot even get us to
Man,
one
why
more
you sound like
top.
you got two golf balls in your
Hey,
mouth?
man, let him talk, Gerald. Let him talk. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And like, at the end of the day, like, we still got this nigga. But why we just let this man just like get off our team or just play, just get another player, or if not, then let LeBron go. Let LeBron go to
So
different team.
Can't
DJ said
trade
fix your mic
LeBron.
because he can't understand
Because
you. He said fix your mic.
my mic is fixed. Let me
No,
stop.
because it sounds like you've been
No,
smoking too much,
you
sir.
sound like you're in the back of a bathroom.
Right.
In
Sound like you got two
Walmart.
golf balls in your mouth, man.
Man, come
In
on,
a
man.
Walmart
You sound
bathroom.
like Preacher Man
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
in his church.
Nigga,
A
I'm
big
just in
lot,
here. So
Sound
I'm
like
just
you
here to
poop
talk
big
it.
facts,
box
bro.
bathroom.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. But anyway, I mean, I'm just saying, like if LeBron would go to the he will win another title. I'm just saying. Go to Dallas. Got some good picks. Got some good picks. You know what I'm saying?
Man, stop. We're not trading LeBron.
Your ass
Oh
need
yeah,
another
yeah we are.
Man,
Yeah we are.
hey man, you want me to get you some
Hey,
tall paper, man?
Hey, let me
you gotta get out that get out the bathroom, bro.
Hey, you
That's
gotta get that man
unprofessional.
some halls or something, man. Get a cough
Hey,
drop.
No. I'm not in the. I'm not.
Sound like you in the
What?
bathroom, man.
So where
Preacher. Hey,
are
preacher
you
man,
in
when was the
the
last time
VIP room at
LeBron?
a strip
When
club
was
or
the
something?
last
Because it
time
sounds like
LeBron opted into his contract? When was the
What
last
you
time
It's
he did?
mean?
been a while. It's been a while, man.
It's been a while. When was it? When
He
he
not.
did? Last time he
Man, a
did?
couple of years ago.
He opted in. He usually opt out.
He's
Yeah,
a free agent.
it's been a couple of years, man. And
I
I
don't
look,
know.
LeBron
I
is
don't
upset.
know.
He has to be upset, right?
I don't know. I think he upset about how they slimed him and AD.
But
I don't think Brian had nothing to do with
I
that.
just, but I'm just figuring like where LeBron gonna go. I mean, he can go to a lot of places,
I
really.
don't care where he go, bro. I
He
just
has
know
to waive it. He has to
I
waive
just
his
know
no
I
trade
know they
clause.
slime me over here, bro.
He has to
Cap,
wait. He has to waive
they
his
they
no
need to
trade
get
clause.
rid
just
of
like your
Pelinka.
slimy
They
ass,
gotta
huh?
get rid of Pelinka, bro. They gotta get him up out of there, bro.
But I mean, I feel like
Hey,
we ain't
shut
done
your
yet,
ass
though.
up, nigga.
I really feel like we ain't done yet. We the Lakers.
Shut your
We gotta
slimy
stay.
ass up, boy.
We gotta stay. Hey, what's up? Salute.
What up, man?
I'm in the living room, bro.
Hey,
I'm in
what's
the
up,
living
man?
room. But
Hey, look,
like I
man.
said,
I'm tired of this damn clown ass nigga right here. Always
Oh,
running his
you
goddamn
finna go
mouth,
and
bro.
quit capping for Pelinka too?
Get your ass up,
Pelinka.
Nah,
YFN.
I ain't capping for no damn body, nigga.
You gonna come?
Your ass love running your mouth.
You
Like I
gonna come?
said, man. I'm finna feel you.
You
Hey,
finna come up
look.
here loving on Pelinka?
Hey, look.
Go ahead,
I'm
Rick.
finna fill you. I'm finna fill your mouth up with something, nigga. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Like I said, you love running your mouth, huh? You want to talk
Whoa.
about LeBron this and you got our money up here talking about LeBron finna get traded and all that, huh?
I ain't
See, y'all
no.
niggas love playing these games, bro. You feel me?
Oh, playing the game.
We supposed to be
Oh, that's
I
us.
don't play games, my nigga.
Playing game, man.
They finna get
I get to the business, nigga.
Austin Rivers $90 million.
Hey, hey, hey,
He
hey, look, I
turned
don't
it
give a
Hey,
down.
damn.
if they give him that money, you gonna accept
They
it
ain't
too.
giving him 90,
You got no.
nigga.
Go
Turned
ahead,
it
man. Keep
down.
his ass.
He turned it
They
down.
trying to give the nigga
Let's
two,
see.
though. You
Let's see
feel?
what they do to him. What they did to
Hey, they giving it to him and not your ass, nigga.
what was old boy name? They turned his contract down. They didn't do nothing. They just let him go. Let's see
Dennis
if they
Schroeder?
do, yeah. Let's see if they do the same thing to him that they did to Dennis Schroeder. Let's see.
Man, look, bro.
Y'all want to turn all down on
Like I
LeBron like
told
that?
you,
Really?
man.
RJ down the birthday.
Mm-hmm. I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't.
Man, what the heck did you just say, man?
I bet you
Who
they don't
said
do to
that?
him what they did to Dennis Schroeder. You don't understand that?
I'm not talking about you, man.
Oh,
I'm talking
damn.
about what he talking
Yeah,
about what the other dude.
because
The
they
other
not.
dude.
They not. You
Bro,
know why? You know why? Because they just signed his brother.
Oh, you ready to crash out by the same nigga that's been here this whole time, huh?
Man, ain't no man. Come on, we need a center.
Hey, is the free agency over with?
He playing center. Yep.
Man.
No, it's not. It's not over. It's
Oh,
not over. What? It's not
It's,
So
done
what
yet.
the
it's
hell is this
over.
nigga talking about?
Oh, it's
talking about.
over.
He don't
Oh,
know.
it's over.
No, it's
Wait, hold
not.
on, bro. See, wait, hold on, bro. That's why I say, yo, ass, you want to play these games, my
No,
nigga.
I'm crashing out tonight, man. It's over.
Yo.
It's over, man. It's all over. It's up. It's
So what do
up,
you
man.
think? What do you think
Man, look,
LeBron's
bro.
gonna do? We don't. What do you think LeBron
I
gonna do?
honestly don't know, but what he said was, I'm finna sit back and watch. And then right after he said that, these stories started popping out.
So what do you think
Wait, who
if they
said
don't
that?
do that? You said sit back and watch. What's his next step? If he don't nothing happen.
I don't know. He ain't never done this before.
Man,
Where he
all I
opted
gotta
in.
say, is we gotta wait patiently till it happens. We'll see. We'll figure
No,
out
yeah,
what's
you
going
wait
on.
patiently on that
hey,
John, man.
look. Hey, well, hold on. So you telling me the one nigga that acts, a certain way is the one nigga right now that's got some sense in this whole thing that's talking? And I'm not talking about anybody that's not talking, you know what I'm saying, right now, right? I'm gonna say you gotta wait, my nigga. You ready to crash out after the first damn day of free
The
agency, my
first day.
nigga.
This is going on 3 years.
Man,
Hey,
That's
3
one
It's
thing.
going on
years.
3 years.
Man,
Nothing.
Chris, cook his
Hey, 3
ass, man.
years.
No, no, first
Like I
day.
said, nigga.
What do you mean the first day?
Hey,
What are you
bro.
talking about?
Hey, you gonna? Hey, hold on, nigga. Like I said, take that goddamn mascara off. You know what I'm saying? Cause you a damn clown, bro.
Yup.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you
That's
take your
facts.
Rob Pelinka thong off.
I said it. So hey,
Hey, man,
look, like I said, nigga,
go ahead, man.
you want to
Damn.
talk about you want to talk about a goddamn clown. You know what I'm saying? You
I
the
just want to talk
definition
about
of
the
a clown,
Lakers,
my nigga.
bro. I just want to talk about the Lakers and how ain't nobody being
You ain't
realistic.
what you ain't what well you
Ain't
ain't talking
nobody
about the
being
damn Lakers,
realistic,
nigga.
bro. Everybody over here
Cause
just
you
talk,
got
except for JC. Man,
look,
stop,
hold
bro.
on.
Man, your
You got
ass just
Rob
complaining, nigga.
Rob name
Everybody
all
over
in
all
your
these
goddamn
hype
Man,
mouth.
you
people
just a goddamn
every year,
complainer,
bro,
nigga.
and they ain't done nothing. Every year they do the same
Well,
thing.
why you fam? Why
Nothing.
don't you
hey,
go
we
to
got
another
Nothing.
team
Luca.
then?
Hey, we got Luca. We got Luca.
We got
Man,
who?
stop being a goddamn fanboy, nigga.
We
Why,
got
why don't you go
who?
to another team if you so damn mad, nigga?
Man, I could be mad right where I want to
Then you
be.
stay
I'm
mad, man.
mad. I'm
You have all doing
disgruntled.
all this complaining, man.
You
Complaining.
goddamn super man, this nigga a super fan, man. You can't trust
I,
this nigga, bro.
man, I never thought I'd see it. I never thought I'd see the day y'all talk like this.
Ric Flair put the lipstick emoji.
Did y'all see what the Mavericks got this year?
Yeah, they got broke down AD and they got one leg Kyrie, nigga.
And why do you sound like you in a
Uh,
tunnel under the ground 6 feet deep, man? Come on.
First of all, bro, I'm in the living room. Second of all, I'm not.
That's a living room?
Yes,
Dang,
I'm in the
man.
living room.
You ain't got no furniture in there.
Dang, man.
man,
Greg,
you
he's
know
sitting,
that
he's
nigga
sitting
on
on the
What
the
you want
floor,
to
man,
do?
watching TV from the floor. Go ahead, man.
He ain't got no furniture. It's crazy. He got no
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey, look though, you know what I'm saying?
Sleeping on hardwood.
Now, like I said, you and Armani, y'all two niggas are gonna have to move around with all that goddamn buffoonery, my nigga.
Man, no
Yeah.
buffoonery,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Robin, messing our team up
Hey,
since
stop
he
right.
got here.
Hey, keep that man name out your mouth,
Since
bro.
he got here, bro. Been
You want
who hired him? Oh, that's
And who
right.
hired you, nigga?
That's right. That's right. After Magic brought LeBron in, Kobe got him in there to watch what LeBron was
Oh,
doing.
so you want to disrespect Kobe now, huh?
Bro,
But
bro,
LeBron
Wow,
been in the Cavs since years, 20 years.
That's
bro,
what
Kobe and LeBron actually were cool with each other, bro.
I hear. I hear you, JC. But who got Rob in there, bro? He a snake, bro. He a snake.
Yeah, he a snake just like
We all
your
know
ass
that.
is.
You
Oh,
just a
man.
goddamn hater, nigga.
Bro,
But
now you gonna disrespect me because of Rob?
Nigga, you disrespecting everybody, nigga.
Rob is
Hold
racist.
hold on.
Hey, I
but to
don't give a
really-
damn about you or him, nigga.
But
Now,
I mean,
how about
think about
that?
it, right? Think about it, right? Why would Kobe, right? It doesn't make any sense. Why would Kobe put Rob Pelinka in the franchise to ruin LeBron's career? That makes no sense.
It didn't to me either. But every move that Rob make don't make sense.
Oh God.
But what does that got to do with Kobe?
Why would you
bro?
break up the team after they won one? Why?
That's you got to talk to Rob. And you know what Jeannie
Exactly. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
This is what Jeannie said. Jeannie's excuse was we didn't communicate. That's what Jeannie Buss said. If you want the direct quote from Jeannie Buss, that is what she quote directly to Dwight Howard. We did not communicate.
No, you 100 on it, JC. I'm with you. 100
So
on
that's
it.
what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with Kobe. That's like if your
But
girl not
that's
texting
but
you
that's
back.
who
If your girl not
co-signed.
texting you back, is that Kobe's fault?
But that's who co-signed for him.
CJ, they playing patty cakes over here, and we started now
That's
to
a
see
that's
the
a big
game.
that's a big co-signing, bro. Kobe
Man, I
co-signed.
ain't hear anything you said, man.
He ain't never been a GM nowhere. Kobe said it's cool, and that's how he got that job. That's all I'm saying.
Got his agent that job, man.
Man, come on, man.
That's
Stop.
his agent. He
Look,
looking out for his boy.
let's
So you
fire
ain't gonna
Rob.
look out for
Let's fire Rob and hire
ass up, man.
Rich Paul. Let's fire him and hire Rich Paul. How about
Hey,
that?
OKC,
Oh,
you get a job.
hold on, man.
Oh, you
So
on
then
there
you gonna get mad at Rich Paul all of a sudden, huh? Answer that. Yeah, you went quiet on that one. Just cook your ass, nigga.
You could
Yeah, go ahead and
yourself.
laugh, man.
You could
So
yourself
you
with
want
the
hold on. You
bacon.
want to
Yeah.
replace Rob Pelinka with Rich Paul, right? But your ass gonna get mad if Rich Paul do these moves. You want his ass up.
Hey, OKC. Hey, OKC.
Hold on.
OKC.
God
Ain't your
damn it,
stomach
man.
built like a chicken, nigga? Shush, bro.
What this nigga say?
Yo, stomach built like hold on, Cobb, nigga. Like you a OKC Thunder, nigga. You bald boy.
You talking about some Italian mafia stuff?
What are you talking about?
Who is this?
Your head is ping pong, boy. I'm on you, boy.
What is he talking about?
Man,
But like I said, the trades that we saw,
okay.
we just want to happen to the Lakers trade. But if it doesn't happen, LeBron's gonna go to the Mavericks. Just
Nigga, what the hell are you talking about, man?
Just not to say that.
Hold on, man. You don't know what the hell you talking about, Armani, man.
Okay,
You just talking about the Dallas Mavericks. Bro, you're not even the right bandwagon. You don't know what a bandwagon is.
Bro,
Hey, that nigga telling you, hey,
bro, how is LeBron? Hold on, how is LeBron going to the Mavericks with what cap space, nigga?
No, because
they ain't got
look,
nothing.
he be playing
They
with
just
them
signed
since
D-Lo, didn't they?
day one. Since day one, how you gonna tell like
You think they want LeBron won't play with D-Lo?
they gonna win the game because they got Cooper Flag? What you talking about? Oh my god, they got
Bro, what does that got to do with the cap space, nigga?
LeBron's not
they're not
going
gonna
to go
get
play
injured.
with D-Lo, man.
They're not gonna get injured though. They're gonna stay healthy when LeBron goes. Because I'm the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Cap
What the hell
space,
did you just say?
I'm gonna give you a cookie, man.
At the end of the day, you stacking up this. You all say put LeBron in the team. And I'm just saying, you want to put
LeBron
LeBron
is not gonna play with the Dallas Mavericks,
Bro,
man.
you talking in gibber. You talking like the Sims.
Man,
Hey, this nigga talking like the Sims character. We don't know what the hell he talking about,
man,
man.
set your OKC left under head ball
Hey,
niggas.
Armani's the first nigga to speak hieroglyphics, nigga.
Nigga talking like the Sims.
Speaking in AI,
damn, man.
I'm so hyped for this coffee, bro. But
Hey, hold on, bro.
what them do on AI on YouTube?
Bro, I'll be roasting this OKC Thunder.
Nigga, you ain't roasting nothing but yourself, nigga.
Boy, your head built like I don't even know, chicken with
You don't even know what my
rice mixed
head built like. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You don't know what the hell you saying.
in. Man, go back to your job.
Hey, man, you ain't got no job, nigga.
What do you say? Go beat your Johnson.
Whoa, yay.
I never
hold
say
on
that.
now.
I never say that.
Whoa,
Yeah, you
Never said
did. You just said that, man.
whoa.
Nigga work at Amazon.
Hey, y'all
Nigga,
niggas
you
wild.
work by a sewer, nigga.
Nigga, you work at Walmart.
Nigga up there eating pizza with the
Nah.
turtles, man. Shut up, man.
Hey, nothing wrong. Hey, man, y'all can't hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on.
What's
Y'all
real?
can't be disrespecting people who work at Walmart. It might be somebody in the chat that work at Walmart, man. Y'all can't be
CJ.
disrespecting people
Well,
who
tell his
Only at
ass.
Walmart.
nigga.
Only at
That don't
Walmart.
make no sense.
But CJ,
Mm.
look.
That's
all that
disrespectful,
shit-
man. You gotta apologize. Hey, no. Before you say anything, nigga, apologize to the chat, nigga.
Oh, my bad, chat. My bad for
Thank
everybody.
you,
My
nigga.
bad
Go
for
ahead.
the old-
Nigga, you can't even
for the
spell
bald
a
dude.
Go ahead.
But my thing is, right? He's been there for these players for years to years out. Look at the cap. Look at the Mavericks. Look at all the players that have bigs, bro. How's that fair? How's that not fair, bro? Like we have no stars to the Lakers, bro. Let's keep it keep it real. No defense, really. But we have, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I got no words to say because what's going on with this? You feel me? At a certain time that he had to go to Mavericks, so I'm just saying. So
LeBron is not going to the Mavericks. Man.
oh yes, come on, man. You kidding me?
Man, he left D'Lo. He left Anthony Davis.
But he's gonna
Anthony
come
Davis
back though.
got traded.
That's
right?
the coach. That's the coach's fault.
It ain't the coach's fault.
Oh yes, it is.
But yeah.
We'll find out and see.
Yeah, he ain't going to the Mavericks.
No.
LeBron's trying to win rings, man.
It doesn't matter.
He ain't trying to be no playoff. He ain't trying to be no play-in,
It
right?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So he gonna go from being the third seed all the way down to like
look at the Lakers,
off
though.
the conference map.
Look at the Lakers though. Like, come on now. You
Look,
Austin Reeves.
the only player we lost two players. Jackson Hayes. Hold on, Jackson Hayes and Dorian Finney-Smith, which one had knee surgery. All right, and so possibility of him coming back playing the same way. We don't know that. We just know. Before he had his knee surgery, we know when he was in the Brooklyn, right? He was this player that we wanted with the defense, right? So players ain't the same way after they get surgery. I mean, look at Vando. Vando was more serious, but look, you know what I'm saying? So it could have been a blessing in disguise that Dorian go to Houston and didn't get hurt because his knee. Sometimes that stuff is lingering. It's lingering. Especially if they don't put in the same work. If they don't do stay on top of their repetition, working out and stuff like that, it lingers, man. Stuff like that lingers. Injuries linger, right?
Well, I know that.
Okay, so injuries linger. I had surgery, so you know what I'm saying, and it's just like you usually when you get one surgery, then you get another one because an injury can put more stress on another. You know what I'm saying, more stress on a part of your body that you using, and then that breaks down, and then you need a surgery somewhere else. The body starts to break down because you know what I'm saying. So you look at Kevin Durant, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's always hurt. After when he, you know what I'm saying, go to state, boom, got injured, then he was always hurt.
In the Suns.
He was still putting up the points, but it didn't amount to nothing, right?
Yeah.
He went to Phoenix, boom. Now he's with Houston. He's just a piece now. You can't build around. Ain't nobody building around Kevin Durant.
It's because he didn't find the right team to go to the title.
Did you hear what I said? You didn't even hear what I said. I said
I do hear what you said.
No, you didn't because I said can't nobody. They're not teams are not making Kevin Durant their franchise player. He's a piece. He's a piece. Even though he scores 27 points, he's a piece. I'm not knocking his greatness, but he's a piece. He's a piece to a championship team.
Well, if he would have win a championship, all he got to do is get the bigs or
and he already got rings. But I'm just saying, and even LeBron's greatness, he hasn't had any super major injury, right? But he's older now. He's not the LeBron James of Cleveland and Miami days, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not that LeBron. But ain't nobody building around LeBron. But he's a piece now. I love LeBron. He's, some people, 1, 2, greatest player. But I'm just saying he's a piece now. So when you look at it, it's Luka. So we got to build around Luka. And for the Lakers,
hold on. You said Luka.
the Lakers are building around Luka.
Hold on. He went to the finals and never win nothing.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
You talk about,
He's in LA now, man. Hey,
about
Luka's in
LeBron?
LA now.
What about
Luka's
LeBron?
in LA now.
You
all
think
right?
it's all LeBron? Think he's all this and all that? At the end of the story, but did he even be an all-star? You see him as an all-star.
Luka is in LA. All right.
All you care about is Luka's in LA. Come on now. We've been losing for several times. Just like the
How do we
playoff.
what?
No,
Dude,
no,
we ain't been losing with Luka. What are you talking
playoffs.
about, man?
You didn't? Did you see the game?
You do know Luka wasn't here long, right?
Did you see the game though?
I saw the playoff, but Luka wasn't. He wasn't really all the way healthy.
Okay, but like, why would you?
And he was sick. And okay, so now he's in the best of it. We're going to get the most out of Luka.
So you think he's all
this summer? Yeah, this playoff, this season, NBA season, we're going to get the best out of Luka, right? And I know LeBron James is watching. I'm praying that he doesn't leave, right? They just signed this dude Jake. He's a piece. He's a role player. I think he can contribute more than Gabe Vincent. Which we need to trade some of these guys. Like I said, I hope they trade Austin Reeves, but I don't control that. That's whatever. But we need the number one priority is a center. And I'm praying that we get DeAndre Ayton because he is the best center right there on the market.
You talk about DeAndre Ayton, right? Why
he's the best? Why?
Tell me why.
Let me tell you why.
Tell me why you think. No. You tell me why you think he's better than being better than
Brook Lopez.
You think he's better than AD, right?
I know he's better than Brook Lopez.
No,
I know he's better than.
No, he's not better than AD. AD's been titles twice.
I know he's better than no players.
But no, well, of course, yeah. But like whatever you say, but he never been no title. What are you talking about?
Neither did Clint Capella.
What you talking about?
Clint Capella never won no title.
Okay, so what about the other players though?
Okay, Al Horford is available, but he's not the Al Horford.
But
he's a role player. Al Horford was part of a piece of a championship team. He's not a starting center.
Is he a better
it don't matter.
Guard?
Al Horford's not a starting center, and Brook Lopez really is not a starting center. He's not. He could fill a temporary role at age 37. He's almost 40 years old, man. He's Lopez. I call him Brooks Lopez.
So
out on the perimeter. Out on the perimeter. Who would I trust on defense? I mean, if it really had, even though the defender would just go. A defender out on the wing will go. Hold on. A defender out on the wing. I've seen it. We'll go right past Brook Lopez.
But he never played quickly.
At least Ayton has the capability. He's younger and he can block shots. I've seen him do it in Portland. But it's about his motor skills. And he coming to LA, he gonna have to really, you know what I'm saying, get it together.
Who you think is better?
If he comes.
Who you think is better, Luka or LeBron? You tell me.
I would say now, Luka is I would say probably better than LeBron right now.
Oh, come on. You always think somebody was being trash and
never say all time.
The finals.
I would say all time.
He don't have no ring though. He's not even that better than LeBron.
Hey, you asked me a question, man. You asked me a question.
Okay, I did ask you a question.
And so let me answer. You said who's better? I said Luka is better than LeBron right now. Because he's the future. He's the future. He's the future of LA.
He started losing to the Mavericks because of Jaylen
And the Lakers
Brown
are building around. And the Lakers are building around Luka.
Nigga.
The Lakers are building around Luka. The Lakers are building around Luka. They ain't building around LeBron. Teams are not going to cater to LeBron. Teams are not going to cater to LeBron. They're not. LeBron's not a franchise player no more at age 4, almost at age 40.
Wow, y'all want to graduate the first player?
So you go make a team and make LeBron your franchise player at age 41.
Celtics. Like, wow, bro. Like, he just got swept to the Celtics. You think you want a cookie or something?
Hey, dude, you lost me, man. You lost me. Now you talking about Boston Celtics, man. You lost me.
Cause I just saw the finals, bro. What are you talking about? Have you seen the finals game? Hey, now you quiet. Come on, gang. Come on, I just cooked you. Come on, man. Like, you just make no sense. All you do is just saying about Luka. Like, what he got to do for the Lakers? He not better than LeBron.
It ain't no way he cooked Preacher Man. No, you can't. You gotta cook him, bro.
And first of all, LeBron's been better than Luka since because he got all the rings. He got
Hey,
4 rings.
I don't even know what he's talking about, man.
Of
I,
course,
I
of
have
course,
no
of
idea.
course, you don't see the game, of
This
course.
dude couldn't even write a nursery rhyme book, man. I have
But
no
you
idea
can
what he's
look,
talking
you
about.
can even look the games and see which numbers that he had. Of course,
All I'm
you can miss
saying
it.
is we traded AD for a franchise player.
Go ahead.
Luka's a franchise player. Do you agree with that?
Come on,
Do
franchise
you,
player.
so
Come
hold on.
on,
Do you
come
agree
on.
that
The nigga
do
that
you
got
agree that do
swept
you
by the
agree that
Celtics
Luka
got hurt
do you
by
agree that
by
Luka is a
Jalen
franchise
Brown.
player?
Come on,
Yes or no? Do you agree that Luka's a franchise player?
hell
Man, this
no,
nigga wild.
no, he's not. At least he'll come back to back with the Celtics or the
Okay.
Suns. What you
All right.
talking about?
So, do you believe
Make that make
LeBron right
sense?
now? Do you hold on? I'm gonna ask you another question. Do you believe LeBron is a franchise player at the age of 41, going on
Yes, he's an
41?
all NBA. He's an all player. He's
Right
all
now, he's
franchise.
franchise player.
Right now, what
So
are you
you
talking
build a
about?
team around
He's the
LeBron right
first
now.
player. He's the first player that ever put the
And how many
ball in
years?
his hands. He's been the first. You know, okay, since okay, when he was since when Luka was drafted? Tell me
And
now.
let me ask you this: do you
Tell me,
believe
no,
that
no, no. You
Kyrie
tell me
Irving is
when
a
he was
franchise
drafted
player?
though. You tell me when he was drafted.
Do you believe that Kyrie Irving is a
Was
franchise
Luka was
player?
drafted? Yes or no? To from the high school. Which high school? You tell me. Exactly. You don't know. You don't see what Luka been drafted. You don't see him in the well, you did see him in the draft. You don't even know which high school he is. He's in the college. He's in the doing basketball
I
in
mean,
somewhere in the country. Like, are you
isn't
kidding me? Look,
isn't
LeBron did.
LeBron James isn't LeBron James the only player to go 8 straight finals?
Yeah. I'm trying to tell him.
But I asked you, would you build a team right
But
now around LeBron?
2020,
Is LeBron a
I
franchise
just
player
told
at age
you
40?
several times. 2020, LeBron got drafted since he was 18 years old. Luka got drafted since he was from the country. He played at high school. I mean, not high school, during the country. But I'm just telling you the facts of this generation of what LeBron been through. Just saying. Have Luka been to the Cavaliers? Have Luka been back to the Cavaliers? Have Luka been to the Miami Heat? No,
What?
that's not what it's here for. Have you ever been to
What
Lakers
are
in
you talking
2020?
about?
No,
He's rambling.
that's how real it be.
Man, if you had a news station, man, I would make sure I turn the channel, man.
Okay,
I don't know what you talking
okay,
about.
okay. All right, you want to stay with the loser and never won a title or just lost again? You lost it again. You want that to happen and lost by the Denver Nuggets? You want that to happen? Okay, we'll see.
Uh, so so are we? So I'm trying because I'm already in a bad
I'm
mood,
just, I'm
right?
just,
I
I'm
was
just
pooping
curious.
on
I'm
my
just
shit.
curious. I'm just curious. Well, I just cooked him,
But
but he just don't explain. You
so,
don't
but
explain
Man,
me.
you didn't cook me, man.
That's
You
fine.
didn't
Yes,
cook
I
me.
did.
I'm
Yes, I
just I
did.
was just trying to understand what you were saying. That's all.
Okay,
I thought you were talking about a bowl of Cheerios. I didn't know what you was talking about, man.
but I'm just trying to explain to you. Hmm. Back to JC, the real dude. Like, what's up, JC?
Salute Armani, man. Good,
Sounds
go ahead, Gerald. Gerald, you want to say something?
yeah, I did. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
So
can hear you.
what I wanted to say is I sound like I y'all know I'm a Bron fan, and y'all know I've been a Bron fan since I was a little nugget, and I remember going back from when he went to Miami to where if y'all have heard of the place named Blaze Pizza, that's how far way back I've been a Bron fan, really. Um
Damn.
and you because this is a fun fact, by the way. LeBron James was the one who um owns Blaze Pizza everywhere in Florida, or he used to. And I remember me and my family, we will go to Blaze Pizza almost every Friday, and it will be packed, and we will have to wait to get our pizza for 1 or 2 hours. That's how long I've been a Bron fan, and I had his number 6 LeBron James jersey that was black. That's how long I've been a LeBron James fan, and it hurts my soul to see that the Lakers have done him dirty. Like every season, Bron and AD ask for you to get them some help because they're both very, very great players. Even LeBron James getting older and older, and he's just aging like the
A
perfect
fine wine.
wine that Jesus created. Will he turn water into wine? That's LeBron James. Like that's LeBron James, and like the fact that Rob's still not doing his job. A lot of that has to do with Genie Bus, and a lot of that has to do with, how Genie Bus is cheap and everything. I just don't want to put everything on Rob and blame it just on Rob because there has been moves where he wanted to make a trade and it was going to happen, but Genie Bus said no, and that aggravated me. The only trade that I'm gonna give her praise for is that Buddy Hield and Miles Turner trade. That's the only trade I'm gonna give her credit for to where she said no to. Because Miles Turner awful, can't rebound, scared to be physical, everything. Avoids
Why are
rebounding the
you
ball.
why are you always trying to minimize what Rob do?
No, so no,
Yeah,
because
man.
FYM, this is your problem, and this is a
Oh
lot
my
of
no
Laker
no no!
fans.
You
Oh,
need to
what you
So
focus
done?
hold
on
on, hold
you
on.
need
I
to
wasn't
focus on
interrupting. I
Rob's
was not
problem.
interrupting you when you was talking.
No
I
no
was
no!
not
Focus
interrupting you
on
when I was
Rob's
talking.
problems. I'm cool. I'm not on the team. Focus
But
on
we're
Rob's
not.
Yeah,
problem.
you
I
making it
just
personal.
said this is on Rob. However, the issue is the fan base puts it all on Rob because when he wanted to get Kyrie Irving, Jeannie Buss said no. I want to keep Max Christie, who's gone, Austin Reeves, who's finna get traded or walked for nothing, and Westbrook. That didn't happen. And then
Nah.
not only that, we was gonna get another shooter next with Kyrie Irving. But Jeannie Buss said no. But Rob had the trade. He had the package. Jeannie Buss said no. And last summer too, unexcusable for you not to do nothing. However, we got Luka Doncic now. It sucks that our focus should be focused on what Luka, the success of Luka, and of course LeBron James, but he's no longer the priority anymore. He's like, I don't want to be disrespectful because it's LeBron, but how the Lakers are treating him is that, like, like how I'm not saying y'all do it, but let's say you have a backup plan to where, okay, you're dating somebody, right? But if the person don't work out, you have a backup plan. That's what the vibes I'm getting from the Lakers right now.
So you got a bunch of groupies.
Correct. That's the Lakers front office with LeBron James, and they're focusing on what Luka is, except,
But they got to remember that Luca did say that he wants a center that he could play
no,
with and
no,
throw
that
lob.
is no, but let me get there though. But see, that's the thing though. The fact that they got Lucas said, "Hey, what's in the Rob asked him, what's in the D1?" He said, "I want a lob threat." Of course, that's what helped him, and he got Mark Williams. The reason why it didn't go through because Robert Williams is damaged goods, and Rob wanted to say the pick because he didn't because the Lakers fan base for whatever reason they get mad at Rob for canceling the trade, and then when the Phoenix Suns traded 2 first-round picks for a damaged good center, which is going to break down in the next few years, and you're not winning anything either, and you drafted a center, they're like, dang, Rob, why you didn't trade? Dang, like you should have kept Mark Will. No, no. So again, we're going to get. I have my script. We're going to get DeAndre Ayton. All right. If Anthony Irwin ruins it, then I'm gonna need Big Major to,
Yeah, but
rough his knees
he
up.
wasn't the only one reporting that though. There was
No, no, no,
other.
no, no. That's true. But the problem with the other reporters and him, and I'm so mad at myself for slipping it out. Ugh, that's disgusting. The difference between the other reporters is they have information and sources, and they give that source where they got it from credit. Right? The difference between them and Anthony I is he will steal their words and he will use their words and put it and switch it, turn it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you copy and pasting something, but instead of you copy and pasting all of it, you're putting it into your own words. That's what Anthony Irwin does. And then when he's wrong, He gets mad at people, block people. How I know? Because he blocked me on Twitter for me calling
Oh
him
wow,
out.
wow.
And then when he don't have the views no more, he's like, "Oh, dang, why don't I got views? Let me unblock these people so I can get my attention." That's the difference between those guys. That's why when JC said, if you look at his stuff, there's there I, I advise you to, I'm not trying to
I
bash a
think that dog
person or
got you.
whatever, but I'm looking out for the Lakers community because I don't want to see you guys following people who you should not be following
Yeah, I
that
don't
give
know.
wrong
I
social
don't
information.
follow him, so yeah, you ain't got to worry
You
about
know,
that.
yeah, I'm just saying though, but again, I think what Rob is doing, I know people say, well, we could do what the Knicks are doing, which is sign Jordan Clarkson and it don't be official until Wednesday or Thursday.
I
But
follow
the difference
that black
between
dude that reports the
r-
trades. What's his name?
right, and then he'll try to turn it up into his own words or whatever. Because he said today was getting Brooke Lopez. He's he said
No, I'm
that.
talking about the black dude that
No, no,
reports
no.
the
I know
trades.
Chris B. Haynes. Yep, Chris B.
Yeah,
Haynes
Chris
said we're getting
Haynes. That's
DeAndre
right.
Ayton
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
is a player report.
He's legit.
He no, yeah, he is legit. He is a player reporter, which I like because he
That's what I follow.
breaks down stuff how the players feel. Reporters don't really do that. They don't really care on how a player feels about a situation that they're in, but he does, and that's what I like about him. So when I see people criticizing for doing all that, it kind of aggravates me. But all the reporters saying we're getting DeAndre Ayton, I believe that. Now my kind of shy now because Anthony I reported and everything, but I think what LeBron James is doing is he's putting pressure on Rob, which he should have done. He was being nice to him last year by saying, "Hey, you guys drafted my son Bronny.
Right.
I am willing to take a pay cut
Yeah.
if you can get me these guys." Rob
Right.
didn't do
hmm
nothing. For
But
whatever
my
the
thing,
reason is, he didn't do nothing. So
Yeah, and,
but
now,
and you know what? This is what Chris Haynes said about DeAndre Ayton. He said Chris Haynes stated that there is a strong possibility that DeAndre Ayton will join the Los Angeles Lakers. Haynes indicated that all signs are pointing in that direction. He made these comments during an appearance on NBA TV. This is what Chris Haynes said. So that's who I get my, what I'm saying, that's who I follow and get my stories from, which is Chris
right?
Haynes.
Because
So I
if it's from
mean,
Shams, if it's from Jake Fisher,
Cam
if
Sharani,
it's from Brett Siegel, if it's from
I don't know
Mark
about
Stein is also
Woj.
you don't know who Mark Woj?
Yeah, I know who Mark
Who?
Stein is.
Who you
Yeah, I
talking?
know who Mark Stein is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mark Stein's a great
But
reporter.
Chris Haynes, man, but
Shams,
Chris Haynes is like,
Chris
let me
B
tell you
Haynes
something.
is a player reporter, and I like that.
He's legit. He's legit. Like 99.9%, 100%. Like the players, coaches, GMs, they
They
talk
go
to
to
Chris Haynes.
him.
It's legit. Like even the commissioner of the NBA, like when trades go down, like he'll report it to ESPN. He'll come on and say, "Look, this is what I'm hearing, and this is actually getting ready to go down." And
Right.
he's saying that
And he's
DeAndre Ayton,
breaking down the little
yeah.
detail. I love that about him,
So
bro.
that's why
Love
I'm
it.
saying that I feel like Ayton it will sign with the Lakers once he gets
Right.
done with Ravens. But I mean, what other big trades
so
can? So here's what I'm saying. What
if
other
we
trades
don't,
other
so
than?
if we no, go ahead, preacher man, go ahead, preacher man, go
No,
ahead.
I was going to say, what are the trades? Because it seemed like I'm patient. I'm a patient person, right? So I
Right.
feel like,
We're both patient, very patient individuals.
well,
That's why when people say,
I
well,
feel like,
Rob, hurry up and get Ayton, I'm like, well, he can't
But
well,
even
doesn't
get to
well
doesn't signing trades hard cap?
that's the
Doesn't break
problem
a hard
though. It
cap?
hard
who's
caps
signing
the team
trade?
who it an sign and trade, it hard caps the team who's trading for that person. However, with the
Right. So why
Lakers
would we do that?
situation, wait, but
Yeah,
hold on, I'm gonna
yeah,
break it
go
down
ahead.
to you. Because of this, because we just signed Jake from State Farm,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I call it.
AKA
Yeah.
the Angel Reese lover. His tweets are crazy about Angel Reese. God bless America. Anyways, if we try to help Houston out and get Cam Whitmore, Jock Landale, then yes, we get something. Then we get something rather than lose him for nothing. But the problem is we don't get every option available no more. We don't get the MLE no more.
Who are you talking
So
So
about?
we
Sign and
wouldn't.
trade, lose who?
So why would we handicap ourselves for that? Then that doesn't even make
no,
any sense.
that's what I'm trying to
That'd be
tell y'all
stupid.
because
That'd be stupid.
that's what I'm trying to say. Because if we do that, unless Aiton takes a vet minimum, we're not getting him. So that's why
Yeah,
I
so
said, that's why I was trying to break down to FYM. I think Rob is waiting for until Wednesday to get him because that's when DeAndre Ayton will be cleared to go. Because if he tries to make a trade now, which would help, yes, but then it would decreases our chances of
Yeah,
getting Ayton.
getting Ayton. Yeah, so we have to wait.
So I'm not a source. Y'all know me. I'm just a fan, but it makes sense because the Knicks are in a different situation. The
Hold on, you said
Knicks
what
can
makes
do
sense? What are you saying that makes sense?
so. What I'm saying is the Knicks can buy out. So Jordan Clarkson got bought out today, right?
Yeah, he went to
If you
the
didn't know that, and
yeah.
he signed with New York.
Sign your
But
New
the
York Knicks. Yeah,
difference between the New York situation and our situation is they're already a first apron team, and they can do that with no problems. We can't do that because DFS opted out
right. Money.
the money. It don't. The money is okay. You can get away with it because Clarkson is most likely going to take a vet minimum.
Yeah, he has
Aiden,
to.
we're going to have to give the rest to our MLE to, our
Eight
mid-level exception to.
fourteen. I
So
think
it's
it's
not going to
14,
work.
right?
No, it's actually 8.4 because we gave Jake Lavinia a little bit of our MLE, which I understand. He's getting paid $6 million to be a Dalton Connect, but a better defender and
He's a better
more
defender
physical,
than
a
Austin
better,
Reeves.
and he
More athletic.
understands his role better than Dalton
Yeah,
Connect.
and he's more athletic than Austin Reeves. He
Hit the
plays the
three ball
lanes.
at 42% from
Yeah,
three
he shoots better.
on six
That's what
attempts.
he shoots better than Dorian Finney-Smith. That's why I like,
Yeah, he shoots. He's more efficient than a Dorian Finney-Smith. He has a very high motor,
yeah, that's
and
what I said.
people said, "Well, what about the bench?" He helps you out the bench. He gives you bench
Yeah,
scoring.
yeah, bench points, yeah.
Yeah,
And the minutes that he played, if you look at how many, what was his minutes played
his
when he
minutes
did it?
was like because it's the Sacramento Kings. I don't want to
Yeah,
kind
because they
of
had
hold
Zach
on. I'll
Levine
tell
and
you.
they had DeMar DeRozan
And DeMar DeRozan taking a
and the
spot,
dude and the
so he
other
was just
dude,
coming.
the twin.
Yeah,
They had the
yep.
twins,
And the
6'9", 6'10" twin that shoots threes.
Keegan Murray.
Keegan
That's what
Murray,
it
yeah,
was.
that Keegan Murray. So him going there, he was coming off the bench like that game against the Nuggets. He put up 32. The dude can hoop.
Right.
He's
He is a
athletic.
bucket. He is a
He
bucket.
can get it.
I I
So
like
I was
him.
kind
I
of
was
happy when
hoping
they
we get
signed.
him.
Yeah, it's a
So let
sleeper.
me pull up his stats. So he played 47 games in Memphis, played in 20
60.9, right?
minutes.
Yep.
So he shot 49% from the field on 5.1 attempts. Then from three, he shot 44% on 1.9 attempts because he was barely getting minutes and everything. However, he shot 69% from the free throw line. He can improve. He's 23 years old, also, guys. Keep that in mind. He's not like an older guy or anything. He's like
Yeah, Dorian
that. He
Finney-Smith, what,
fits the
32? Something
timeline.
like that. Yeah,
He fits
33.
the timeline. He's like DFS from the free throw line and 1.4 offensive rebounds, 2.9 defensive rebounds, 4.4
Compared
rebounds in total, 2.8
compared to
assists.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yep. 0.4 blocks, one assist, rounded up to one assist, two personal fouls, 1.5 turnovers, which he takes care of the ball. An average 7.3 points. But when he got traded to Sacramento, his field goal percentage, because he got lesser minutes, again, it's the Sacramento Kings. They just do stupid stuff. For Keelan Ellis, you need defense, and you have one of the best defenders in the league if you use him, and he don't get no minutes. You got DeMar DeRozan when you should have gotten a Kyle Kuzma or whatever, who's a better fit and helps you out more defensively. You got DeMar DeRozan instead, which made Keegan Murray worse because he had to guard the best defensive matchup when you can put him on the second or third. You know what I mean? So he played in 19 games for Sacramento, 19.3 minutes, shot 43% from the field, 38% from three on more attempts, 57.9% for the free throw line, same type of stats and everything, but his points did drop because, again, you're coming off the bench and you and the Sacramento Kings are the Sacramento Kings. But if I go to overall and I look at,
And he did that at how many minutes?
he did that in 19 minutes.
And what was Dorian Finney-Smith's minutes?
Dude, he was getting a lot of minutes off the bench. Hold on.
No, I'm saying what was like his average minutes is what I'm
No, no, no,
saying.
no. I'm gonna give it to you. For DFS though, it hurt seeing that Dorian Finney-Smith college Florida. I'm hurt, bro. So he played in 28 minutes, 28.8 minutes for us. Shot 44.2% from the field, 39% from three on 4.8 attempts. Shot 71.4% from the free throw line, and then gave us 7.9 points. So again, people gotta, you know, like he's a Dalton Connects, but just more athletic, right? We always have to wait. Although that's a huge issue, big problem for us because we end up with the same roster and we can't find any trades. But Steve, but we're in a more better situation than all those years because we didn't have the money to where we had the full MLE, the bio extra exception, top tax player, mid-level exception, non-tax. We have all of that available because DFS opted out. So thanks to that, now we have more money to spend and everything. And um also too, um what's the pay, bro? So what do you mean by what's the pay? Like pay for DeAndre Ayton or the pay for DFS? Because DFS gonna get paid 14.5 million dollars per year. But the reason why the Lakers, I'm assuming, is he wanted more years than money because he could easily get 20. He can easily get 18 to 20 million dollars per year, but he didn't care about that. Oh, him. So with DeAndre Ayton, he got bought out $25.5 million, and he has $10 million this season. So whether that's him signing with another team or whatever, he will get that contract who signed him and the $10 million that he got from Portland. So my guess is we're going to give him 3 years, and he gets paid $8 million. 2 to 3 years, and get paid $8 million, and then all we have left is the vet minimums. So pretty much what Aiden is doing is he's getting he deserves more. I don't care what anybody says. As much you can criticize DeAndre Ayton, yeah. If and also too, I like DFS, but the ankle surgeries and stuff that kind of worries me some. And not only that, you're 32 years old. That kind of me. Um, but DFS style play, he don't have to rely on athleticism, so I think he would have been fine. But yeah, but I don't know. But that's the thing though. No one wants to pay him, and no one in the league don't. They don't have um the only team that can give him more money than 8 point something million is the Milwaukee Bucks, but the Bucks are stuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks can give him a bigger contract than us. But see, the problem is Giannis and Giannis won't fit because you don't shoot threes, and Giannis can't shoot threes to save his life, and he's not a midi guy. But Aiden, it can kind of work because he's a midi guy, but no. And then also, why would I sign with a team who beat me in the finals to where everyone in Phoenix hated me because of that reason? The Golden State Warriors, I mean, yeah, they're a nice team, but they're old, they're washed, injury prone, and you don't fit there. The Celtics, do I really have to go there? Jason Tatum is out for the season. Torn Achilles. It sucks. He's out for the season, torn Achilles. It is what it is. You're not winning a championship. You're not contending. So, I mean, I think this is the Boston Celtics gap year. Then with the Lakers, we have no centers. You're going to start. You're going to get touches because of Luka and LeBron. And if Austin Reeves is still here, then Austin Reeves. You're going to get your minutes. JJ Redick legit likes you and defended you on live television. Luka Doncic, you and Luka are buddies. You have the same agent, and I have a picture of him legit saluting the Lakers logo.
Who you talking about?
DeAndre Ayton.
Right. Okay.
Like I have a whole picture, which will be my pro. I'm just waiting for DeAndre Ayton to be a Laker. That's what I'm doing because I don't want to have
My,
it as that and it don't happen. But he legit, you know how like you salute somebody without you doing like the military style, but you just saluting somebody.
right.
That's what he did when he was in the Lakers gym
Yeah.
when he was in
Well,
Portland.
see, but my
So it
thing
all
is,
matches up. I just needed to happen. You know what I mean?
yeah, but my thing is like this. Like I'm like I said, I'm sitting back waiting, but Luca, DeAndre would be perfect for the Lakers because I feel like he can catch those lobs easily. I mean, the dude can get up there. He can catch the lobs. Not only that, Lakers need scoring from him. Okay, he'll give you 16 and 10, 18 and 10. He could put up points. I mean, there's no problem. This dude can score the ball easily, easily. But the thing is, it's just about his motor, And so coming to LA, like I said it before, it's just going to depend on, like I said, the starting lineup, and we got to have a backup center. And I wonder, somebody was talking about it before. Maybe if we can get Al Horford to come to the Lakers too, that would be the perfect. I know we don't have the money for it, but I'm just saying, like that would be so, like just to
He's
have
been linked to Golden State.
right. And they said the Lakers too. There's a report that Chris Haynes, the Lakers too. The Lakers
Mm,
have talked to. They said they would like to get them both. Get DeAndre Ayton and Al Horford on a
mm.
vet minimum to have them come. You know what I'm saying? And look, that would be that's the kind of Al Horford can shoot the three, right?
Yeah, he can
Because you
space the
can
floor.
six
I like
nine
him.
as Al Horford, what, 6'9", right?
Yeah, 6'9".
And
Yeah,
so he's a champion
he can
finally.
play defense still.
He's a champion finally. I mean, this dude has come from the Atlanta Hawk days with
Oh
Joe,
my God! When he
Joe
won the championship, it made
Joe
me
Johnson.
mad. It made me upset
Yeah, I
that it's
felt
with
good for
Boston,
him.
but I was happy for him.
No, I was happy for him because personally, as far as a person, Al Horford's a good person, and I feel
No,
like
he's a very good person, and he played at the
uh,
University of Florida too. So
he
I'm
he came
biased
a
for him.
long way, man. I mean, if you think about it, he's done it the right way. He's in Atlanta. He's been with certain team. And then he went to Boston, right? And so he's done it the right way. He's a good player. He works hard. What he does, he shoots threes. He gives you rebounding. He could defend, and now he's a champion. So just to get him
Yeah,
to come to LA and play
that
with
will be nice.
LeBron,
I
you
wouldn't hate
could
that as a
and
backup though.
no, 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 no. Here's what I'm saying. And you could put Aiton as the starting center and put Al Horford as the power forward if you wanted to. And then, what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what the lineup would look like because some people said, what about where LeBron going to fit in? So if you want to do Aiton, LeBron, you got to do Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and then Luca, right? And that's a nice little lineup. I mean, because you can, LeBron can defend. Aiton has the capability of knocking shots and blocking shots, right? But the problem is the weakest link is Austin Reeves. So that is the dilemma that the Lakers
Right.
are gonna. That's the we want to bring Austin Reeves back, but then we're susceptible to defense.
Yeah, and
So
then I don't
you
want to put LeBron at small forward to where he gets tired more
right, and
easily.
that's why I said power
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Rui
But
and then said Rui Hachimura.
can come off
He's
the bench until he's
no,
traded or
but
whatever.
he would have to start. No, see, here's the thing. By losing Dorian Finney-Smith, here's the thing. Now, this is the only thing. By losing Dorian Finney-Smith, you put pressure on starting Rui Hachimura in the starting lineup with Austin Reeves. So you got two guys that can't play defense.
With
So
Luca.
that
Oh, that's
right,
disastrous.
and that's what I'm saying. So now, what everybody was talking about trading Austin Reeves to Miami Heat for Andrew Wiggins, right?
Ooh,
And then now you can slot him in. You're trading a 20-point scorer for a 20-point scorer, 6'9". He could defend. You got him in the starting lineup. LeBron play defense. Wiggins plays defense. You don't really expect.
right.
Now, I say Luka losing weight. He's capable of playing defense. Now he's more faster, so he's putting in work. So I don't
I
know
don't even
how
think
he's
it's the
going to.
weight issue. I think that's more
No,
so of
it's
a
just
motor problem. I think that's more of a
no.
mindset type of problem. But he's shown it. He's capable. But I want to answer this question because
Yeah.
a lot of people say this
Hey, he
type of
said.
stuff
He said.
before.
Hey, did we sign Aiton yet? No, all levels we didn't. We did not sign him
So
yet.
so
No.
all levels. This is so the reports came out that DeAndre Ayton is expected to sign with the Lakers,
Actually, wait.
and we're having
Yeah.
that discussion now. On it's a matter of I wouldn't say if it's a matter of when, but if DeAndre Ayton was to be a Laker, what are the pros and cons with him? What strengths, weaknesses he have? He has more strengths than weaknesses. The only weakness he really has as a problem is his motor. That's the only negative thing I can say about him. Um, and that's really it. But to answer your question, no, we did not sign DeAndre Ayton yet, and no, it's not clickbait either. Before people join the stream, I advise you to read the title first. Read the title because a lot of people will say, "Well, oh well, this says DeAndre Ayton going to the Lakers," but you didn't read the title that has a question mark either. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, we still have Vando, but I expect Vando to be traded. Expect Vanderbilt to be traded. Casey, 24J. D'Antoni. Was this is this like been a couple minutes
What did he
or
say? DeAnthony Milton. What? Put that back up there. What did he say?
is hold on? Let me see.
I didn't read
D'Anthony
it. Hear
Melton
most of
have
the stuff.
strong mutual interest in deal. So I'm trying to see if
DeAnthony
it's
Milton. I haven't heard
like
anything on DeAnthony Milton yet. I haven't heard anything on him yet. Yep, that'd be a nice signing right there. If
I
the
would like
Lakers
him
get.
too, but it got to be for vet man.
Yeah, it's got to be with that. And where else is he going to go? I mean, think about it. Does he want to win or does he just want to play basketball? See, that's the thing. See, that's the thing. There's only, oh, I could say two franchises, but now Boston pretty much is like a bowl of soup.
Yeah.
So I that's the trend. I would say that's the you know what I'm saying. There's only two franchise really normally where you're going to go, Boston or Lakers. But now Boston, they pretty much imploded. So I mean, and you can't go to OKC. So there's only one place if you want to win, and that's LA. But the problem, so if D'Anthony, and I'm gonna tell you, D'Anthony Miller, if you want to win, you go play with the Lakers on a minimum, and you know what I'm saying, and have fun and ball out.
Yeah.
But like I said, DeAndre Ayton um, said they got mutual interests. And this is reported by Chris Hines that the after he clears waivers on Wednesday, that he will sign with the Lakers. And you got to think there is nowhere else from Portland that he will that he. I mean, think about it. Where's he going to go and play other than maybe the Golden State War? I mean, he you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He wants to play. He wants to be in a big city, a big market. Luca and him will be a match made in heaven. I'm telling you, this dude averaged 16 and 10 last year with Portland. He come to the Lakers. I mean, shoot, this dude. And like I said, we don't need him to really, score, do like what Anthony Davis did. We don't need that because Luca desires so many double teams, and LeBron he'll also cause double teams. So if you're going to have your threats right there, and
Right.
then if we keep Austin Reeves, he'll be attacking the rim, getting to the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? So we scoring, we don't have a problem with scoring, right?
Yeah.
So our thing is what we need to do is,
Focus
and
on
I
perimeter
and
defense.
I heard, and I don't know if this is true. Did they sign Goodwin and Christian Koloko?
So Christian Coloco, not yet, but with Jordan Goodwin, yes.
Okay, and I like that. I like that because Goodwin, that's a good sign. He earned that. He earned
Right.
that. He come back, put in work. I feel like he got to get. I want him to get a little bit better on defense. Ball. I want him to be a better ball, a good, better ball defender. And also I want him to work on his attack, drive, and 3-point shooting. That's what he needs to work on. And I think if he could do that and get better, I think that will even make his value go up even more.
Right.
Um,
I don't think defense at all is his problem. I just think if he just can be a higher volume 3-point shooter, we're good. That's
yeah,
what I'm thinking.
yeah. But like I said, D Ayton, he was the best center on the market. And I understand the Clippers got two centers. They got Lopez and they got, you know,
Zubac. And then what makes it more
Duke.
confusing too is they drafted a center too from Penn State, which I think a lot of people are
Who?
forget. They drafted Yannick from Penn State. They drafted a center in the draft, which kind of confused me because I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, what you drafted a center for when you have Zubac, and then you not only that you signed Brook Lopez,
Right.
unless you making
Well,
that rookie center just develop and grow from
well, you got to
rookie
understand that teams, and like I said, teams just because they signed two centers, don't mean they better. Sometimes teams get greedy. Like they got Zubas, now they got Brook Lopez. How that gonna work? You got two slow centers that can't
Right.
defend out on the perimeter, right?
Zubac can defend on the perimeter a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, but he ain't. It ain't.
He
He's
ain't
not going.
if it's Luca, then he's
You,
cooked. But everyone else he's actually fine against, which was funny. But
you could take Zubac off the dribble and go by him. He's not fast. Brook Lopez is even slower than him. And then you take Clint Capella, right? Come on, like these guys are not defenders
I now
out in the perimeter.
right. Now, what I'm actually, because this is why I think, again, Rob is waiting until uh, Wednesday, because after he gets Aiden, I think he wants to do a side and trade to where
He
we
might trade
get.
Reeves, right?
he-
Or
I
who do
don't.
you, who do you think he's
I
going to
was
trade?
thinking that we can potentially get Steven Adams
See, man, look. Mm,
because you
Steven
have
Adams be a good
Capella,
backup.
Shangoon.
Steven Adams be a good backup. But I heard they just traded. They just signed. Didn't they just sign
Yeah,
Steven
they just
Adams?
signed him. Yeah, but they can sign and trade him too, though. That's the thing, though, with the new
But
CBA and stuff.
who we signing and trading?
So they re-signed Steven Adams.
Okay, how much?
He makes like 13 million. I think he makes like 11 or 13 million dollars. And DFS is and
So
DFS
who
makes
DFS is gone, so we don't have that no more.
no. But you can. But that's the thing. Hold on, though, preacher. With the new CBA and stuff, you can do sign and trades. Like you can, the player who you let go in free agency, you can still work out a sign and trade. Yeah, it's going to hard cap the Rockets, not us. But we can't do the deal though, because if we do that deal, then we can't get Aiton because then our MLE will be gone.
Right.
So I think that's what Rob is waiting for. So for people who's like, well, Rob, you gotta make trades, you gotta make moves. I'm like, they're waiting for. Yeah, I'm upset about it too, Bison, because we're letting him go. However, I think this is what's best because you get money. You get all the stuff that you thought you couldn't get, you can get now. You just have to let DFS walk, and I think that's what Rob is trying to do. So people just gotta be patient. I know we're Laker fans. I know we seen other teams make these moves. We got Rockets trading for 50,000 centers when they have Shangoon and Adams. Uh, Now, I'm curious too, because maybe Houston runs a double big lineup in the starting lineup of like Capella and Shangoon, and then you have Adams off the bench. That will be something, but I don't think what you have KD at small. I mean, I don't hate it, but I mean they can work it out, but you know what I mean? Like but either way, you can work out a sign and trade. The problem is that if you do it now, you are a first apron team. You don't want that. We want to stay under the first apron until we get the Aiton deal done. So that's why when I was trying to tell him, like, y'all need to, just work with Rob. I know Rob hasn't really done nothing. I saw a sign of Jake today, but that was the best that he could do because he's waiting on Aiton to be cleared. And Aiton's situation is different from a Jordan Clarkson situation. So Yeah, the Rockets are going all in, but another thing too that a lot of people are not bringing up, if KD and Fran VanVleet did not take those huge pay cuts, they'll be stuck in the mud, bro. They will be, oh Jesus, like they'll be rough. But since KD and Fran VanVleet took those pay cuts, they're good. And I don't even think I think they're now a first apron team. But if Fran VanVleet and Katie didn't take them pay cuts, they'll be a second apron team. They can't do nothing to improve the roster because they're trying to bring
Man, let me
more.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What up?
I don't think. I know people say the Rockets, ooh, they did this. They landed Kevin Durant. Let me tell you something. Yeah, Kevin Durant, 26, 27 points a game. The Rockets, look, they got the twin. They got my boy from Ohio State. That's who I'm high on him, Jabari. But other than that, let me tell you something, man. The Rockets ain't as good as they were because they got rid of Parker. They got rid of old boy and Dylan Brooks. And I felt like Dylan Brooks was
Heart and soul of that team.
the heart and soul, the mouth of that team. He hyped that team up. And
Right.
and oh boy, the point guard. So you telling me Van Fleet? He ain't no athletic guard. He ain't. Man, look,
No, but he better than Jalen Green.
he ain't better than Jalen Green.
Jalen
Van
Fran
Fleet is
Van
not better than Jalen Green.
in the playoffs he
You
was. That's why they move off of him.
Nah, but that's a mirage, man. That's a mirage. You got rid of an athletic. Let me tell you something. You got rid of an athletic guard. You got rid of an athletic guard that can attack the rim, that can he used to light us up. Jalen Green light us up 36, 40 points. The dude can play. But they needed they kept Van Fleet because he's a three-point shooter. He can shoot threes. And they
Right.
if they and they he's an asset. You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
they was looking to trade him, but he took a pay cut, so they're keeping him.
No, I'm talking about Jalen Green. They had to. He was their trade chip.
Right.
That's why they got rid of. That's why they had to trade him. They weren't gonna, if they included Van Fleet and Dylan Brooks, they weren't gonna get KD. They weren't gonna get Kevin Durant. Come on, you tell what was that? What'd you put on the screen? What'd he say?
So he said Jalen Green looked awful in the playoffs. That's why they
That's
traded him.
okay. That's okay. How many times? Hold on.
They would have beaten them in 5 games. They would have been going to say in 5 games if Jalen Green was just average.
Let me tell you something. Jalen Green. How many times he been to the playoffs?
That was his first time,
His
but still.
first time. How many times has Van Fleet been in the playoffs before Kawhi got there? Before Kawhi Leonard,
Multiple.
and couldn't win. All right. So you
Because of
can't
LeBron, but
judge.
yeah.
Now he gonna go. Now where's Jalen Green right now? Phoenix, right?
Yeah, in Phoenix.
Man, he
And
gonna
they're
be
and they're
cooked. Let me tell you something. Phoenix gonna be cooking with Jalen Green and Devin Booker, them and Bradley Beal. Probably coming off the bench. Who knows? But Phoenix gonna be cooking teams because Jalen Green
they're gonna be
going.
worse.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, they're not. Because they got Mark Williams, right? They got Mark. They got. You got to think. If you look at the aspect of a team, now maybe defensively, who knows? But if you look at a team, they still got okay, they got Jalen Green, they got Dylan
Right.
Brooks. So matter of fact, they got defense. Think about it. Shooting guard, defense, Dylan Brooks, point guard, Jalen Green. They got they got Bradley Beal. You know he gonna have a revenge season because he didn't do nothing. And then they got Devin Booker. And they got Nick Richards and Mark Williams.
But they're looking to trade Mark.
But I'm
They're
I'm
looking
just saying if they
they're
keep him,
looking to trade Nick but they don't have a point guard. Like
Jalen Green is the point guard, man. That's what position he play. He played point guard.
Jalen Green is actually a shooting guard, but him
Nah, he played point guard. He always has the ball in his hands. He's an attack.
because he's their only, scorer, but the reason why Houston traded Jalen Green is because of the fact that
They
he
had
is
Van Fleet.
yeah.
They they had a luxury, but they had a luxury of having Jalen Green and Van Fleet. But Jalen Green is actually their point guard. we used to go when the Lakers played him. Jalen Green always had the ball in his hands.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, James
Jalen,
Harden would have the ball in his hands always too, but he was a shooting guard.
right? But he always ended up with a triple double. You see what I'm saying? Like Jalen Green was the point guard at Houston. It wasn't like Van Fleet to me. He's a shooting guard, but he can handle the ball. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jalen Green's like Allen Iverson. I don't mean like Allen Iverson as greatness, but Allen Iverson he played point guard. He always used to have the ball in his hands. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he would bring the ball down. He could score. He would always have the ball in his hands. And so what I'm saying is, I guarantee you, Jalen Green's going to be that point guard, and then you're going to have Devin. You're probably going to have Bradley Beal, shooting guard. Then you're probably going to have Devin Booker, small forward at 6'5", or I don't know how the lineup's going to be. Maybe Dylan Brooks or something. Maybe Dylan Brooks is probably going to be the shooting guard, and then Devin Booker, or I don't know how it's going to be, but it's going to be something, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the Lakers have to get younger. So I believe with that signing that we signed with Jake, he's an athletic guard. They slotted him in there. We got young with the draft, right? So now
So
we got to
so
do.
so wait, time out. So Corey said Ayton wants 10 million. That's false.
No, you don't. I
That's
ain't never heard that.
false.
I don't. I don't. I don't I ain't hear
So
that.
Ayton got paid
He already
$10
got
million.
paid 10 million. Yeah,
He got paid $10 million,
he got
and
his money.
Portland eats the 25.5. All you have to do is just offer him a contract. He accepts it, and you're good to go.
He's good to
That's it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So DJ said 4 more likes to 100. Hit that like button. Yes, sir, guys. Please, do that. Please do so. But um, but yeah,
What was you saying about that 10?
dude. So he's receiving $10 million now,
Right.
and he just got bought out. That's the thing. No, he got 10 million. Johnny,
He
he
got 10
got ten
million.
million
What I saw.
dollars
Yeah.
from Portland, but Portland eats the $25.5 million that he got.
Yeah. In order to release him, because he was supposed to get paid more.
So if we give him he's only missing out on 3. No, because he's getting money from Portland. So whatever we offer him, he gets that, and he gets double his money because of Portland bought him out. So we can still get Aiden for vet minimum. Don't see it. We can give him the MLE, the rest of the MLE, and then we'll be a first apron team. And then that's when we can make trades. Pelinka, R Screw, Pelinka, Genie, and all right, sabotaging it. No,
Nah, man. Look,
nah, Genie. But again, people don't know
man.
the new CBA.
I know, but this
People
thing with
people
Genie
don't know the
Bus, man.
CBA rules and stuff. It's so
It's the rules,
frustrating.
man. Ain't got nothing to do with no Genie Bus and
Yeah,
all that, man. Like
bro.
we gotta stop that.
Y'all gotta chill,
That's a
bro.
conspiracy thing,
Yeah,
man.
so pretty much what he is we got him. Pretty much is we saw a 7-footer out on the streets who's a good player, but again, Portland and Phoenix did him dirty, and was like, hey man, we'll give you $8 million to be our center for be our starting center for the Lakers. What do you say? Boom. And he can give you 25 and 12. Like,
Man, and we gotta understand this, man. We had the 3rd seed, and we didn't have no legit center.
now imagine us with a center.
Now imagine us with what we could do with D. Ayton at 18. What he scored last season, 16 and 10. I mean, he's better than Jackson Hayes. Okay, like this
By a
dude
mile.
has.
By a mile.
Yeah, he has go-to moves, man. When we used to play Phoenix, man, D. Ayton used to be eating. Like this dude can score the ball. It's just about his motor, him staying focused. And if he plays with LeBron and Luca, he will stay focused because they're going to demand greatness, right? He out there on that floor. He ain't gonna come to LA and clown around. And you got to think about the centers we had. We had Andrew Bynum. right? You remember Andrew Bynum?
I remember Andrew Bottom. I remember
Okay.
him.
He won how many rings with the Lakers?
If I can remember correctly, I think two.
Okay. And we have Pau Gasol.
Yep.
So
We had that
even if we
physical
get
bruiser guy. We had that skilled center. But I'll be right back because my mom called me for something. So I'll be right back.
all right,
And you can take over until I come back.
all right. So if you remember, we had Bynum and Pau Gasol. I mean, it's not like maybe we can get Al Horford, sign Ayton, and then pick up Al Horford for maybe a vet minimum. He's close to retirement, right? And so what we got to understand is we have to wait. I don't know why are we panicking? Why is Laker Nation panicking? Because we trying to put it on somebody somewhere because okay, well Rob Pelinka ain't getting it done. Well, Jeannie Buss ain't getting it done. Look, this organization is under new ownership. We have to build around Luka while staying relevant for LeBron. That's a hard thing to do. That's a hard thing to do. You trying to build for the future, but yet staying relevant and trying to win titles for LeBron. But it ain't like we trying to win titles for Luka. That's why Luka came so we can win titles. It's not like you know what I'm saying. It's not like we just pivoted and all of a sudden we just not trying to win titles. Luka came here to win titles, to bring LA titles,
That he did.
right? So why are we trying to make it like, well, okay, well, if LeBron ain't happy, then we ain't gonna win no more. LeBron's still great, but he can still be great while we still building around Luka. We could still be relevant for LeBron and build for the future for Luka.
Facts.
Okay, so as fans, we got to stop saying the narrative. Well, LeBron ain't happy. Well, LeBron sitting back watching. Okay, let him watch while we build around Luka and we get these players. Stop putting it on Pelinka and Jeannie Buss. We under new ownership now. Because if LeBron was the, let's say, he leave and go somewhere, we still Laker fans. We have to stay focused, right? Because it ain't like Boston there. We don't have to compete with Boston now. Boston, they imploded. They blew up. They lost Al Horford. Porzingis is gone. Tatum's down. They only got Jaylen Brown and White. They didn't traded Drew Holiday to the Portland Trailblazers. We have to stay relevant. Now this is an opportunity for us to win our ring that we so covet. Luka's in great shape. He's in excellent shape. He's talking about he gonna have one of the best seasons in NBA history. Yes, we got Austin Reeves. I mean, look, if the Lakers don't trade him, we just gonna have to do. We just gonna have to like because where I figured if you can't let a player run you away from being a Laker fan. He gonna be there, and if he stays, and then we win a championship, then what? So
Yeah.
we got to stay relevant. We have to stay. I mean, we got to be patient because when that trade went down with Luka and Anthony Davis, nobody knew what was going down. When like I myself was shocked. I told my wife I had to double take and look at my phone because when they traded AD, I was first of all I was peed off because I felt like they didn't they broke up like LeBron and AD, but AD kept getting hurt, right? Also on his defense, he didn't want to play center, but yet he played. He went to a place now they got Lively, they got Gafford, so he doesn't have to play center all the time. So it kind of worked for him. I was happy. Now we got us a franchise player for the future. So and when we made that trade, what happened half of the season? We was winning. We was beating every team in the NBA. We was beating the Sacramento. We was beating the OKC Thunder. We beat New York when everybody was raving about how New York was the team was winning the title. We was beating all those teams without a center with LeBron James.
Yeah.
and our bench. Of course, playoff basketball is different, but Luca came in half of the season. They said he was out of shape, and he gave us, I would say, 75%. And look what he did with 75% of himself. He right? We were the third seed, y'all.
Oh,
We-
Preacher Man.
yes, ma'am.
Just to
Salute.
be clear, that they said the new ownership deal does not kick in until September. They said that today.
Right. Okay.
And if I may make a point, they said that player, the Anthony Milton, Ryan Windhorst was mentioned earlier. He said that the Lakers might be interested in him.
And I feel, and that's another player. I mean, I feel like D Milton before he got hurt, he was balling out with Golden State. I mean, there's little signings that the Lakers, we don't have to splash. We already did our splash. We got Luca, right? And so what other than Giannis Antetokounmpo? Because look, Kevin Durant was probably the biggest signing of going to Houston, right? I would say any other trade that we make would be trading Austin Reeves to the Miami Heat for Andrew Wiggins. That would be big. But if we're not going to do nothing like that, what other trade that the Lakers can do or bring in a player other than signing DeAndre Ayton? There's no big like splash like what people around Laker Nation is waiting. Other than what we need a center. The only thing we really need is a center
Is a center,
and
yeah.
get better defensively because we lost Dorian Finney-Smith. I think you can fill in the gaps. We just got this Jake dude, and I know people saying Dorian Finney-Smith, but this Jake dude, if you look at the stats in 16 minutes, he was able to put up 7 points a game. He shoots better percentage than Dorian Finney-Smith. He's a capable, better defender than Dorian Finney-Smith. He's more athletic than Dorian Finney-Smith. He's younger, so it's just about when you're on a team, and he's coming from a team that he had to play behind vets like uh, what's his name, DeMar DeRozan, Zach Levine. He had to play on a team that already had scores, that already had people that had guaranteed contracts. They had to give these players their these all stars their minutes. Now he has a chance to come off the bench, play for an extraordinary 17-time NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers. So it's going to mean something to him. He's friends with Austin Reeves. So I feel like we just got to wait, man. Because usually when the Lakers do something, Laker girl, it's big.
It is. I don't think Reeves is going to get traded, but I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Gabe Vincent is going to get traded.
We have enough assets. We could, like you said, we could trade Gabe Vincent. We could trade Maxi Kleber. We could trade Vando. We could trade, I'm just saying, Rui Hachimura if we wanted to, right?
Yeah,
We have expiring contracts
we do.
and get back something.
Yeah, we can. We can.
We can get better.
Yeah, and
But
I think the thing, but the only thing is I'm trying to see. But the only thing is, what if we brought back Christian Coloco? Because I know they said he's a free agent.
see, my thing is, and I like Christian,
Mm-hmm.
but the Lakers got to give him more playing time. They got to allow
They
him
do.
to.
Yeah, they do.
They got to allow him to get used to the offense, defense, the way the Lakers play. I think that like the way they put him in like 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah,
And I think when you have young talent, you got to play your young talent.
yeah,
You can't just not play him.
yeah.
And it's not that I'm asking, you're asking Christian Coloco to go out there,
Mm,
score. I mean, he can give you like 4 to 6 points, maybe 2 blocks. That's what I'm asking.
yeah.
and even Jackson Hayes, and I hated to see him leave because I felt like he had some moments with us, right?
Yes, he did.
But it was like when we got in the playoffs, JJ Redick didn't play him,
Yeah, he did it.
and I was kind of like, I was like, man, why ain't JJ Redick
Yeah.
playing Jackson Hayes when you got Rudy Gobert? Man, we turned to him to Shaquille O'Neal.
Mhm.
Like literally, this dude had 25 points and 23 rebounds.
Yeah.
It would have been at least put Jackson Hayes out there to see if he can play Rudy Gobert. Make him miss shots. He'd probably stop lobs, and that would make it easier for the other players out there. Dorian Finney-Smith, and you could have gathered and be physical. But we didn't have no physical presence. The Lakers didn't have no physical presence. So
Yeah.
now we do.
Yeah.
That draft pick that we picked up, that second
Mhm.
round draft pick,
Yeah.
Adubo.
Yeah.
Man, what's his name? I gotta just see what this dude's name is. But
Adubo. I'm trying to see what's his name.
that draft pick that we picked up, where we traded up,
Mhm.
he's a physical player, man. Like this dude, 6'8". He's a monster,
Yeah.
and he's big. He's kind of like a Cam Whitmore, but he's got a higher motor.
Mhm.
And that's we always talked about how we wanted to get Cam Whitmore, but now we got our Cam Whitmore,
Mhm.
and so I just think we sometimes we panic because it's like we want to look for a person to take the blame, or blaming it on Pelinka, we blaming it on Jeannie Buss, and yeah, I mean, there's been some years where we should have done something. We should have drafted this player, um, but if we want to win a title, you got to start with the draft and then get better and bring in some, and then bring in the veterans, the for the vet minimums, and bring
Yeah.
in like the Aytons to play with your stars,
Yeah.
because it
Now,
takes.
oh, go ahead.
No, what was you saying?
Now, this new player that they were just signed. How would that work in with Dalton? They were saying that Dalton might get traded.
Well, I remember. Well they had it. Of course, with Mark Williams, like when they traded
Yeah.
Dalton,
Yeah.
and and he had said that it took him some time to. He was kind of upset,
Yeah.
so he had to really come back from that. But um, I mean, if we trade Dalton, I mean, there is a package out there because we were trying to trade Dalton to Utah for Kessler, but Danny Ainge ain't budging on that. That's not
Yeah.
happening. So the way I feel is like we could still trade him, and I really feel like there might be like don't be shocked if Austin Reeves gets traded. I mean, I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't, he doesn't. But man, I've seen stranger things happen with Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if Dalton Connect, and because you could do a package with Dalton Connect, Austin Reeves, and you can get back something real valuable. Like I'm not saying Bam, but man, you can trade and get Andrew Wiggins, and you can get something back from Miami. Maybe
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins. I'm not saying Bam, because then you would have to look at rebuilding, but you can still trade Andrew Wiggins and get Dalton Connect, put him in there, and then get back something. Andrew Wiggins and who else? I don't know who would you get, but you know probably get a defender back from Miami.
Yeah.
But it's not like I feel like Austin Reeves brings. He's your third best player on the team, right? So he brings shooting, attack, offense. He can get to the free throw line, but then again, you're like, man, this dude, like his defense, he's got to get better because you can score. Teams, like my coach told me, he said, you know, you got to get better on defense because teams, everybody on the court pretty much can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Big man can slam dunk the ball. They have, they can catch lobs. But defense is the most hardest thing to play. It takes more effort to play defense. Nobody wants to play defense, right? Everybody wants to score the ball. And so when you are on that court, it's like give me the ball, I want to shoot the ball. Everybody wants to shoot. Everybody wants to be Stephen Curry. Everybody wants to shoot. But nobody wants to be Gary Payton. Nobody wants to be playing defense. And so it takes a lot to play defense because you gotta be strict and you gotta be a dedicated defender. And so I feel like that's the thing that the Lakers need. We need a defender. And who knows, this Jake guy, I was watching some of the videos. I mean, I've seen him play
Mm-hmm.
with Sacramento. And this Jake guy we signed, I feel like he can be a defender coming off the bench. And for them to give him 6, and the Lakers probably feel like, yeah, this dude's young. He's 23. He can be this defender that Rui Hachimura is not. Remember, Rui Hachimura, Laker girl, he's not a great defender.
Mm-hmm.
And I like his offensive capabilities, shooting the corner threes. Um, but he's not. It's not like Rui Hachimura is this great defender.
Yeah, and that's a huge problem.
And so right now, when you look on the team,
Mm-hmm.
who and I would say this now, this is crazy. I'm about to blow y'all's mind. Who has the best defense on the team right now?
LeBron.
LeBron,
Yeah, LeBron.
a 40-year old
40.
basketball. Yeah, he's in the playoffs. He was our best defender.
He was.
Because I hear people talking about Dorian Finney-Smith. No, it was LeBron James. He filled up the stats, 27 points. The dude, the stats that he filled up and played almost 40. Like the minutes were ridiculous. This dude
Mhm.
was our best defender,
Yeah, he was.
blocking shots in the paint, and that's not you. You don't want like you don't want your 40-year-old being the best defender on the team. You don't want LeBron James being the best defender on the team. And so there is a demand that we have to get better. We have to get better by not saying, "Hey, our best defender is LeBron James." Now that's saying something to his greatness, but also as a Lakers, that's not good, right? And I'm pretty sure Rob Pelinka and them know that. Like, who's the best defender? It ain't Bronny James. It's not Dalton Connect. It's not Austin Reeves. It's LeBron James, a 40-year-old, number one scoring leader in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to do better. We have to say, hey, we're the Los Angeles Lakers. We see all the other teams out there making trades and stuff, but we gonna do better than these teams, and we're gonna sign some players, but it's just people just gotta be patient because like I said, when the Lakers do something, they do it like early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they signed Luca, it was like I think it was around like
It
three or
was
four.
it was midnight when they signed Luca.
Yeah, was it
Yeah,
midnight? I thought it was
yeah.
like.
It was midnight for me when they signed Luca.
Oh well, L.A. Yeah, you in
Yeah,
L.A. Well, for me
yeah,
it was like I think it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning
yeah.
because I'm in Ohio.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're gonna dude. We'll see what happens. What's up, Lakers girl? I apologize for
Oh
not
no, you're
getting
good.
here, but I'm so mad because this could have been so much longer if I just was on time. I hate myself for that, but I'm gonna have to end it here. Laker girl, do you have anything? See, My Jazzy Poo messy, bro. I'm tired of he does so do you have anything you would like to say?
I just want to say I can't wait to see what's going to happen for Wednesday, and I just want to say that I know in my heart that LeBron's not going to know where he's going to finish this year out with the Lakers. That's all I can say.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. Go,
yeah,
go,
I hear
go,
that.
bro, bro. Go,
I
bro,
hear
bro.
that.
Just one more year plus Savannah James said too. You better retire in a year or so. Otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise
Yeah,
you
I
ain't getting no
don't
more of
look.
that special. And I'm yes,
That
ma'am.
that hey, that's just his wife. Just
Yeah,
letting you
I
know
know. I'm at. Hey, if she
he
told
ain't
me I
going
got a year or so,
nowhere.
yes, ma'am.
He
Yes,
ain't
ma'am.
going nowhere.
Yeah, as you wish, my queen. As you wish.
His wife just want to be heard. That's all that is.
Right, right, right. She wants some of his attention too. I don't blame him. I don't blame her. But what about you, preacher man? Do you have any comments or anything?
Nah, I just my thing is look like Rivera said, LeBron's not going nowhere. He's in the city of angels. Um, everything's in LA with what he needs. His production company, everything. He brings money to if LeBron leaves, even though we got Luca, man, you know how much money would you know how much money the Lakers would lose? Like this man is so he's not going nowhere. He's not he's sitting back and watching. But yet when people gotta understand when he's sitting back and watching, he's also talking to people. He's telling them, like, that's a good, he giving his opinion. Okay, that was good, but maybe we should do this. But he's not telling them, hey, I want you to do this. It's not like LeBron's pulling the strings and
Right.
because like I said, the Lakers are building around Luca, but he is expressing, how the team, how
Needs
he
to be
feels like,
built.
yeah,
Yeah.
how he feels he should win another championship. So I think we're going to be okay. Look, we were third in the West last year, so I feel like we get a legit center. I think we'll be fine.
I agree too. Um, I 1000% agree. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, DJ. Don't please don't strangle my neck. Please, just give me another day. Just give me another day. I apologize for being late, but I appreciate the 362 people here. Dang, that's a lot of people. So I appreciate the people. Uh, Dane
Definitely
Jonathan,
salute.
you going crazy in the chat on some. I got some butter same as your color. That's crazy. What is
What?
going on in the chat?
What
The,
the heck?
the
What in
chat,
the,
the
y'all
Man,
chat
what
is
getting
it, man?
y'all
crazy.
What
getting messy in the chat, bruh. Oh my god,
the heck?
you know what? I'm ignoring, bruh. Y'all have a safe and
Mhm.
lovely night
Salute.
to y'all, folks. Peace out.
All right, salute.